I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah.
The FAMAS
Most of the Cold War weapons anyway are just. It's really the middle now. Really the new meta.
The FAMAS was God.
Oh yeah, it's God.
In Warzone, that thing shreds.
Yeah, but literally most new weapons from fucking Cold War are now the new meta. They just won't. I mean, I don't even think they're even still fixed. I don't fucking know.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, hell, say hell, so you distract my view. Can't see.
Alright, guys, welcome to the stream.
On it.
On this stream, I actually got like a request to do a power scaling on someone's character. Actually, it's one of my co-workers, to be fair, at my job. He is writing characters, and he asked me to power scale him with. Just asked me to power scale him. But I have two other. Well, I have everybody here, obviously. When am I streaming without everybody here? But the ones that will be primarily power scaling with me is Greenbay and 9. They're going to be with me to help me out with this.
Boy, mom.
So we're playing Xenoverse 2 as background stuff. So yeah, I'm just looking at my post. We're gathering it. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm flying. All right, so basically here's basically the description of the character that he's given me. All right. So my character, his name is Kenneth. He has all 5 senses are enhanced, his reflexes are enhanced, and his strength is about equal to Spider-Man. And his brain power overshadows even the greatest minds in Marvel and DC. So, like I said, I don't know if we could really take that as too much, considering the fact that's his verse versus Marvel's and DC's verse, which is so vast. That's kind of a lot to go on, but I guess I'll just keep going and then we'll figure it out after this. He said when he dies, his body disappears and reappears later. His wounds mysteriously heal. He travels between worlds, galaxies, dimensions, universes with ease. He is the absolute master of all things combat, both fighting and planning. He knows just about everything that involves weapons and how to use them and the best ways to use them. He said, lastly, possibly his greatest note, he has a knowledge of past, present, and future in any world he visits. Anyone he meets, he also knows everything about. He said he should probably add his affinity to magic. Which what is that? What does affinity mean exactly? Does that mean like affinity? Affinity, not infinity. Affinity.
Yeah, affinity.
Like, immunity to magic or something like that.
Affinity basically means like how good they are at whatever it is.
Just doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I wasn't reading it right then. Okay. And his affinity to magic, though he is bound by the rules of whatever world he enters, he always has the ability to tap into the universe's magic. Okay.
Okay, so see, here's the thing.
Going by what he says, his character sounds like he could be around Universal, but
okay, first of all, if he's like, all right,
stretching it,
it's not even stretching it, because I'm gonna take his statement about him that it overshadows the top tiers in DC and Marvel with intelligence. Already, that's pretty fucking insane, because people like Reed Richards exist, means he'd be smarter than Reed Richards. Reed Richards, like, is multiversal just by the ability of creation. Like, I'm serious. Like, he just think of stuff. They can just rewrite the whole multiverse if he wanted to. People like that exist.
That's fair.
But granted, I'm not him.
I mean, fair. I'll just have to say, like, but granted, that's also, like, it says it surpasses even the minds of DC and Marvel. I guess it's hard for me to take that at face value due to the fact of that comic series being strung as far as it's gone and stuff like that. Kind of like, I don't know. But at the same time, if it's what is stated inside his thing, I'm taking it as that. I guess you're right, but he said both Marvel and DC, so that means he surpasses those like Batman, Lex Luthor, Iron Man, T'Challa. Joker, T'Challa, freaking Doomsday. Does that mean he could surpass the anti-life equation?
Possibly.
So
If
I
he
mean,
says
yeah,
he's
I guess
smarter
you
than
say
Chris Miles, then yeah, fuck it.
No,
that in itself.
it won't let me join the parallel quest or anything.
Ah, yeah, okay. So it's just that's just not gonna. We just won't be able to work on Xenoverse at all then. Um. Okay. Real quick, guys, I'm gonna have to switch the game that we're playing. As I'm right here. Let me think.
Marvel Avengers?
Yeah, I guess Marvel. Yeah, which one sec, guys.
Like, if his senses and stuff are already at, like,
And
what?
that's just intelligence.
It's like,
Actually, he's acknowledged this. His senses, and he told me this directly. His character's senses aren't anything superhuman. His senses are actually just enhanced. Like he just has higher senses than average. Even his physical strength is only equivalent to Spider-Man.
yeah, so, like, that right there already puts him at about street level.
Wait, let me ask you
Yeah,
something. Does he have any feats?
He told me one of his feats is the fact he was able to take out a quarter of an army in a blink of an eye. He's told me directly that his combat and travel speed is around sound speed.
So that puts
Now what about something regarding his senses?
His senses, like I know, his physical strength is equal to Spider-Man. It says his reflexes are enhanced, which I would assume that would be his sound speed movement.
Correct.
It says all 5 senses are enhanced, so including sight,
Sight, sound,
touch,
hearing,
taste,
yeah.
sound. Yeah, so I guess he just has super hearing, enhanced strength. I don't know really much to say about the smell.
He's probably I'd
yeah.
say like I wouldn't compare it to a dog because the dog senses are very cute, but I would say better than a dog, or even better than one of the best predators ever. Be able to track people.
I wouldn't say that.
No,
I wouldn't say that. Like I said, it's only slightly enhanced.
Slightly enhanced.
Like I said, and his physical strength is enhanced to Spider-Man. Which Spider-Man? Oh, let me think about it. Spider-Man's physical strength was able, movie-wise, was able to stop a train moving at full speed. It was a runaway train at that,
Yeah.
so that was faster than the average train. So with the fact that he was able to stop that, so yeah. And he was also able to hold up a skyscraper, granted with the help of 2099, but
I would say like if we had more feats like regarding his senses, maybe we'd be able to accurately scale that. But I mean, everything else, yeah, is pretty
in
spot on.
speed, essentially the feat he brought up of like taking out armies, street level characters in Marvel like Spider-Man, Gamora. Though I think Gamora has a feat very similar to that. They can do that pretty handily. None of them, but
yeah. I mean, going by, he sounded like he could, like, he said he's able to travel different worlds, galaxies, and dimensions and universes with ease. Now, what does that mean? Is that interdimensional travel in the sense it's his travel speed? Because that kind of contradicts the sound speed statement that he gave.
yeah, or does it mean he can like teleport to him or something?
In that situation, I guess that's a different story because it's speed, but you know, it's kind of weird that that's what he would bring up in that situation. No, he tells me that it's sound speed, but it comes out to that he could travel to these worlds, galaxies, and universes so casually.
He's going detail with that. That's like how he actually does it.
Yeah, I messaged him. I might have to call him. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna call him real quick.
All right. I'm around 40. Yeah. 1,484 critical kills. Fuck. I'll do another game. Starting to get irritated.
You said you're trying to do what?
Get plagued down. SMGs.
Okay, he didn't answer the call, so
Yeah.
I guess we just have to go based on what we have right now. But I don't want to scale the speed right now because that's kind of contradicting some things that he told me with the travel speed there. But we'll look past that. That was combat ability. Okay, he said he can use any weapon knows the best way to use such weapon and is mastered in all forms of combat.
Oh, Durante, give me a second. I gotta go do something real quick.
Okay. Okay. So I have to figure out this. Okay. His combat ability is insane. Basically, he could basically beat anybody in a fight, going by that statement. But at the same time, isn't there like levels of mastery in combat?
Yeah, so for example, a good thing would be like you could say people like Gamora are like masters of what do they say? Gamora has mastered 80% of the universe's, combat.
Yeah.
So statements like that versus like Captain America, who is experienced in all forms of combat. People like Batman are truly masters of every known martial arts, including hidden ones and his own.
Yeah.
That varies. It's
He
kind of like
says he's an absolute master in all things combat, both fighting and planning.
So does that mean like no matter where he goes, he would just adapt to the combat?
Well, going by another thing that's stated in here, it says that he has knowledge of any past, present, and future in any of the worlds he visits. And anyone he knows everything about them.
Then
So,
yeah, he would just
does that
have everything. It's kind of like he's downloading fighting styles. Essentially, he just has it. He just always automatically.
He's basically Taskmaster. He's basically Taskmaster.
So if he went to Star Wars, like he'd have everybody's lightsaber style. He just know.
See now, the thing is about that too, though, is like what's the extent to that? Because for example, Taskmaster is technically a master of all fighting styles, right? And he's able to copy other people's fighting styles. He's able to learn them directly as he's fighting them. Now, the thing about that though is he still loses plenty of fights.
Because it's intelligence. Taskmaster and some super dumb genius. He gets cocky at points. Plus, he gets outsmarted a lot. You can work your way around Taskmaster.
Fair, okay. See. See, but there's some contradictions here. Like, okay, he has knowledge of all past, present, and future. He has his senses are enhanced. He's nothing superhuman, aside from his intelligence. But he tells me that his combat speed is about 750 miles an hour, which is the speed of sound.
Yeah.
But
he has.
Same time, that is strange because of his intergalactic travel.
Like, is he doing that by flying? Is he doing that with like a teleporter device or something? Is he doing that with like, I don't know, maybe it's just a certain thing he has? Because if he's just not, I don't see him being like, FTL if he's only like, a little bit over superhuman. I don't see that.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Not to mention, he also did bring up the fact that, like, I mean, he brought up something. He said he's able to use no matter where he is, he's always able to tap into the universe's magic.
So if a verse has magic, you can use it. But then, in that verse, though, it has to be clearly stated as magic. So, I don't know. It's kind of a weird fallacy, too, think about it. Because, let's say, okay, like, Marvel has magic. So, is he Scarlet Witch? It's kind of weird.
Scarlet Witch, or is he like Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Is he like, what's his name? From the Black Order.
Corvus Glaive. What's his name? Ebony Maw. Yeah, Ebony Maw.
Is Ebony Maw? Is he anything like Ebony Maw? Is he, like what is it? And then it depends on what things would you consider power. Would you consider spiritual energy in some way as magic?
Usually not, because like for example, spiritual pressure, Bleach, and Riatsu and all them Bleach, that's spiritual, but however, it's not magic.
Yeah. You see, and also it also depends what level of magic. So okay, he's able to master all forms of combat. And going by, let me see, absolute master of all things combat, both fighting and planning. But is he a master of all things involving magic? Like, if he was to tap into the universe's magic of Marvel, would his magical ability be the equivalent to Doctor Strange, who was able to fight Dormammu?
And also, too, I'm wondering, like, is he combining magic? Because he would have like Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch. He'd have like Vixen's totem, allows to like use all the animals and crap. That'd be a lot. Like, oh my fucking lord, that'd be a fucking lot, dude.
Like, it makes him broken in that sense. But it's like it seems like there's gonna be a limit to this in some degree. Like, I don't want to just go and say, oh yeah, if he was a drop into the Marvel universe, he's just gonna stomp everybody. Or if he drops into the DC universe, he just destroys it. I don't want to say that because there's nothing here directly
And also
stating
too,
about
get
how
this.
strong he is.
He has this is the biggest thing, but my biggest critique. If your character is like not like if your character's only like fast and sound, but he can do all this other stuff, that doesn't really match. Because like let's say he's a magic caster,
Yeah.
cool. Doctor Strange is massively FTL, but your boy is only like a little bit above like bullet timing. And it's kind of like it's not gonna help him much. Like he won't have
Yeah.
time to get that stuff off. Like it just speed blitzing. Your stuff has to
Yeah.
kind
Oh,
of line
no,
up.
another thing. I forgot this part of it. It says though he is bound by the rules of whatever world he enters. So
Ooh, he's bound by.
if he was to come to the Marvel universe, I don't exactly know the rules of Marvel universe when it comes to magic or anything like that. But he's able to tap into the universe's magic where that's true. I don't think he'll be able to tap it won't be on the same level as everybody else in that. Going by how I'm reading this, he's bound by the rules of whatever world he enters. So if someone, okay, so if someone's just above space and time and is immune to magic, is that like for example, if he's going, what else? Superman's let me see,
I'll be back.
what's an example of a character? All right, what's an example of a character that's like immune to magic? Trying to think. Trying to think.
Copy. Data added to the war table.
Trying to think. Oh, dang. There's not many characters that are immune to magic, so it's really difficult for me to think about this.
But it can be immune to magic, but then it's kind of like the fallacy thing again. It's like, yeah, you're immune to this level of magic. Are you immune to this level of magic though?
Exactly.
Chimera system check. How we doing?
Okay, I'll just put it like this then. If he goes into the Marvel universe, he's bound by the rules of that world, or I guess you could say in the sense of him going to Marvel. Let's drop to the 616 Marvel universe, okay? Let's just drop 616 Earth, okay? If he was to go there, he's bound by the rules of that 616 Earth. So that would mean that I don't think he would be able to. All right, I don't think his magic would be the equivalent of Doctor Strange's magic if he was to tap into that universe's magic, right?
So would he have
Not to mention, since he doesn't have the time stone, he wouldn't be able to you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, but I also have a question. Damn, what was I gonna say? Like, okay, so he knows like all the magic or whatever, but does he have like the intelligence? Well, he's smarter than us. He's supposed by what he's saying. If we take
Yeah,
it
he's
up,
supposed to be smart.
but he would know how to do all of this stuff.
I mean, he would know how to do it, but the fact that Strange would be able to do it instantaneously, would he be able to though?
Because
Yeah,
like I
that's the problem.
said, I brought up the speed issue too. So like, if he's not massive FTL, then like Strange can do this shit while like flying through the freaking universe, and there's nothing to him.
Yeah.
He has to do incantations and stuff.
Another thing too, like let's drop into DC universe real quick. Let's drop into DCU.
Dr. Fate.
Would his Doctor Fate, that's an example. Would his strength, would his magical powers be superior to Green Lantern, the Yellow Lanterns, the Red Like, and what's the levels to it? Because there's certain things that enhances people's magic. Sometimes their emotion, they're better trained with it. Like, what's his experience with magic compared to Doctor Strange's experience with magic? Like I get like he knows everything about him. He gets all the knowledge of past, present, and future. But is he still gonna be? Just because he has that knowledge doesn't mean he can still successfully pull it all off. Like I guess an example is like Spider-Man with his Spidey sense. He's able to sense that there's trouble, and it basically can tell him directly what's going to happen. There's actually a variation of one of the Spider-Mans where his Spidey sense is literally like precognition. He's able to literally see what's going to happen before it happens, and he still has to react to it. He still gets hurt by some of the things that he sees. He he's able to see the future, but he still gets hurt. So like, is this
One Piece
guy
character, basically.
like that? Yeah, you especially One Piece characters.
They can see
So like,
what
is
you react.
yeah. So like, is Kenneth going to be the same way, or since he has this knowledge, he's just completely immune to whatever can happen to him?
I'm back.
All right. And I guess one other thing I want to bring up, his character's basically immortal. Like, okay, when he dies, his body disappears, then reappears later. His wounds are mysteriously healed.
Oof.
Basically,
Okay.
basically, he has respawn.
So he's like, man, there's so many characters that can do that. They just die, kill, and pop back up.
He described it as think of Jesus Christ, but with a faster respawn time.
Ooh.
Exact words, by the way.
Jesus Christ, the fast respawn time. Abel is like that. In SCP, he's like that. He can, but it depends. So he might come back a few minutes later, or he might not come back for a couple of years. He might not come back for a couple of months. But he legit responds like nothing happened to him. It's weird. Like a phoenix can die, but it'll resurrect. And
Yeah.
depends what phoenix what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's man, it's a little bit difficult to scale this character because like I don't want to. I mean, he says around sound speed, but there's things here that contradict
Think that.
sound speed. And then his physical strength. The only thing is here that's legitimate is physical strength.
Yeah, because that's what
His
gets
strength
me.
is equal to. I can give him that.
Oof, because it kind of makes his character kind of cool, but kind of useless in a way. Think about it. You can master all forms of combat and magic or whatever the verse you go to. You have it. You're a master of it, but you're not fast enough to react to most of the people in the goddamn verse.
Exactly.
So you're kind of useless in that regard. It's cool you got that power, but you can't react with shit.
Yeah. I mean, like, let me drop him in a fight against Spider-Man, okay?
Spider-Man gonna speed blitz and rip into pieces.
Yeah.
So you
Like
can
Spider-Man
dress it up.
has feats of faster than sound speed movements. Like, he creates after images for Pete's sake, meaning he's moving faster than a human eye can track, and a human eye can track faster than sound speed. So, I mean, if I'm thinking correctly, doesn't he have a light speed feat?
Yeah, but then most,
Spider-Man?
but I think it's not Peter Parker though. The one that everybody talks about. I can't remember. Was it on
Miles
different
Morales?
Earth? No.
No, Miles Morales doesn't have a spot. He has light. No, actually, if anything, he has less feats than Peter Parker. His feats are lower than
does.
Peter Parker's.
Even with I tried to find some stuff in like the new Carnage comics that are going on. Yeah, Miles just gets wrecked.
Yeah, Miles he's a cool Spider-Man, but he's not. He's by Gwen Stacy's stronger than he is. I'm sorry.
Definitely.
Well, yeah, that's a given.
Provided location and defend them as long as necessary.
Like, her whole suit, all her powers come from Venom. So no. But yeah, another thing, he would basically get speed blitz, and where I do get what he's saying, I do get the learning a character. Like, for example, that gives him an edge against Batman.
Yeah.
But Batman wears that 8th-dimensional suit.
What are you gonna do though? It's just any of the suits that are like the Hellbat, the Justice Buster. Like, buddy, I don't know what he gonna do about that. Like, I'm serious. Also, too, it's not like he knows the character either. So it's not like, okay, you know what Batman can do, but you don't know what he's going to do. Alright.
Yeah.
So, like, Batman can fight for precognition with their ass, by the way. No. But, it's Batman. Like, even Captain America has a feat where, like, precognition,
I mean,
doesn't
he
really
beat
work on him that well.
Well, actually, no. I was gonna say he beat Taskmaster, but actually, yeah, he beat Taskmaster. So
He's being Taskmaster before. Even in the movies, Tony Suit is supposed to be able to read martial arts and kind of, predict and stop them. The suit couldn't read it. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool. Like, yeah, I can precog you, but can you stop me? Like, One Piece is just a perfect example. If I'm thinking about it, like, cool, you're this fast, and you can see this, but can you stop it? But what does move want to be? Like, what are you gonna do to stop me?
Protect those inhumans.
Exactly.
So he's gonna be like in a situation like, okay, cool, I got his power, whatever. Like he gets speed blitzed and then he end up looking like fucking Zeke. Harden. I'm not gonna make it in time. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly. Exactly. Like,
I ain't trying to flame
I
you,
mean-
boy, but
I mean, cool character concept, but
yeah.
I mean, I can't put him anywhere on like a scale of power. Like I want to say universal, but he's really only universal in the sense of intelligence. And even then, just because you're extremely smart doesn't mean you're gonna win a fight.
Yeah. So,
Like, a fight isn't all about physical strength
Yeah.
and speed, but at the same time, intelligence isn't all a fight is too. You might be smarter than me, but if you just can't kill me, then. But like, he never did give us an idea of how strong his magical ability is. Like I said, Dr. Fate, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Agatha Harkness, like. What level is your magic? Freaking Green Lantern, you know.
Well, technically the lanterns don't count as magic.
Would it not? The ring?
Yeah,
Well, it's more so,
that's technology, actually.
well, it's more so well, the Green Lanterns is a manifestation of will.
Yeah, true.
Oh.
That's true. I mean, still, even though if you were to drop that against him, like, I mean,
He's fucking losing.
Green Lantern is first off FTL. Like, second off, and his power literally like is his willpower. Unless you're able to break his willpower, he's not losing basically, and he can make anything he imagines. If he thinks of it, it's there. Now that can still be turned depending on how realistic it is. I don't think you can make like a unicorn and fight you with it. I don't think it works like that, but you get the gist of it.
You can create anything.
But I mean, cool character though, very cool character. I think I would just give him street level.
There's a bit of holes.
Yeah. I think I would give him street level. Like, there's no direct feats talking about it. Like I said, if you say his physical strength is the equivalent to Spider-Man, I'm assuming he could stop a train with his hands. He could hold a skyscraper up. You know, that's just gonna be my assumptions there. Other than that, pretty low on that scale. But I mean, like I said, cool character, but
Good job, Avengers. You saved our people so they can fight another day. The resistance will surely succeed.
Hey Eric,
with
if you end up watching the stream or even watching this on YouTube, though, I would say, please give me more information on your character and what he can do, so that way we can more accurately scale it. Because I mean, there might be some just calculations that we might need to do on a character that we just don't really realize yet. And in that situation, I wouldn't have a problem doing them. I just need to know exactly what it is your character can do for me to get to that point of, you know, being able to calculate anything. I have absolutely no problem with doing such. Yeah. Don't worry, that's not the end of the stream. There's actually something that one of my other clan members brought up. You know, Itachi with the Rene Sharingan versus Goku.
What with that?
Mod. I meant to erase this thing. I accidentally upgraded it. Screw my life.
Who the fuck came up with
Yeah.
that?
Micah.
Bro,
I want to murder him. I want to kill him now.
He said if you
Go
give
ahead and tell
Itachi the
Jack
Rene
sorry in
Sharingan,
advance.
can
I want to fucking kill him.
people love, bro, I don't know what it is, but I know Itachi is very popular, but still, bro, goddamn, people think he can beat anybody. Like, he's getting to the Goku
Madara
point.
slaps him.
Madara
Madara
slaps him. Slaps him. That's what I'm saying.
He slaps him.
Like,
Oh my
Madara
God.
destroys him. Sasuke, I think Sasuke at this
this
point
point-
can beat him
and
casually.
it's
Yeah,
match, yes.
basically.
Like,
Obito, yeah, anybody, like, that's it.
like
Oh my God, dude.
Really,
Yes,
man.
we know he has very good jutsu. He has very good fucking moves. And guess what? He still beat him.
So even like,
oh,
like,
you're playing as Kate Bishop now, Carlton.
So
Yeah.
even if I,
Dang,
like,
I was just finna pick her.
I can be generous with Itachi.
my
Okay,
Lord.
let's say
I'll pick.
Itachi's
I'll
healthy.
pick friggin' Captain America then.
If Itachi was fucking
Okay,
healthy and he
appreciate
wasn't
it,
dead, I mean, it doesn't even matter if he was fucking
still would
blind. I
lose.
mean, Jesus Christ, he still
he
would
still
lose.
lose. Like, even if he was healthy, like, the Susanoo and all that stuff still drains him, by the way. Like, that's one thing
Yeah,
about it.
I
So
know,
his
but
higher stuff drains
he,
him
he was physically
significantly.
ill. Yeah, he was physically ill, but
Even
even
without it,
with the
still
illness,
takes a
I mean,
toll on you.
even with that plus the damn near blind, I mean, he fucking went blind during his fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still loses. He still fucking loses. There's no debating it. There's no arguing it.
It's not.
This is a really old fucking debate that we're talking about. It's already been established.
I
Madara
don't know why
smacks him. Reanimated Madara smacks him.
It's because people just like Itachi so
Yeah.
goddamn much, so they just think he can, like, solo Naruto for some stupid
No,
ass
he
reason.
can't.
Dude,
No,
I
he
love
cannot.
Itachi too, but dude, come on.
He can't.
now.
I mean-
Itachi's my favorite character of all anime. No.
He ain't
I know
been
that
doing
character
that,
like the back of my hand. No.
Yeah, he ain't doing
He's
that,
not
bro.
beating Madara.
Yeah.
He's just not.
Madara has to do one fucking move and that's it. Just one fucking move and that's it.
Honestly.
Considering Madara can spam meteors, yeah.
Yeah, when he's
Too
reanimated,
big
he can
for Ray.
summon as many as he wants to. When
Let's
he's
see.
reanimated, he has unlimited chakra, and he can't fucking die.
I mean, like, let's not all forget about the Storm 4 move. Too big for rain. Like, that's just. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
And let's not talk about the fact that he can make clones and have them do Susanoo as well.
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
unlimited
also,
chakra.
he has
to do that
limbo
type of
clones
shit.
too when he's not with the God Tree. You know, he has all these stupid ass moves that make no sense.
Yeah, so out of nowhere, he
And
got
they're
the Gale
also
style.
bullshit.
Like, motherfucker, where'd you get this from? How'd you get the Gale style?
Like, like I love Itachi. I really do. Itachi's one of my favorite characters. I swear to God, he is.
He's my all-time favorite. He's my all-time favorite. I look
Like-
up to that man.
Honestly, I would say, like, if on the tier list, he's like in my top 5 favorite characters in anime.
Yeah.
I love Itachi.
Mind you,
But
yeah,
like,
he's not beating,
I'm not going to
no.
wank him. I'm not going to wank him. He's not being Madara.
No.
He's damn sure not going against Goku. I'm sorry. Goku being the general vicinity, Goku in universe as him is going to obliterate Itachi. I'm sorry. Like, you're talking about a dude who was able to shake the universe without trying, versus a dude that can barely fight. Fucking where was he sick from? Common cold. What the fuck was Itachi even sick from?
No. If I'm thinking correctly, he took some shit to make himself sick, or I think he got an illness. I don't fucking know. I can't remember.
They said he got
I
it.
can't remember.
People compare it to the one Hashirama got.
I can't remember what happened. I don't fucking know. But yeah, even with the illness, and he went blind during the fight with Sasuke. He went blind.
Okay, yeah.
Like when he activated the Susanoo, he literally said that feels like Orochimaru's ate his. Like this motherfucker went blind. He can't even see the shit. He just senses it.
Their lies about the resistance for way too long.
He went blind. You can look at his fucking eye and you can tell he's blind.
Their poisonous lies with
I mean,
Exactly.
I don't know what kind of illness he is, but it was hurting a lot. Like you see how the creases in his face,
Jarvis has identified
especially when he
several
got
wave
older.
satellite hubs
Yeah,
that
it got
control their
worse.
communications.
That's why he looks like sort of an old man when he's like 21.
Yeah.
We'd be able to send messages
I'm
to
telling you,
the
I know that
entire
man like the back of my
resistance.
fucking hand. I mean,
Temporarily.
no. Yeah, I respect him. He is my favorite character of all anime. My favorite character. He's not beating Mario. He's not beating Mario. I even watched the videos thinking, okay, Itachi should beat Madara. I watched the whole fucking video. I made several good points. Number one, Madara's chakra reserves are massively bigger than
Massively.
his. Number two, Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan and Rinnegan.
Sharingan. Yep.
Smacks him with all that. Number three, Madara craves battle. He craves it so much. Itachi's a pacifist.
Slaughter his entire clan. I
Exactly.
don't kill.
He did that just to prevent a war.
Yeah.
I mean, just no. Madara smacks him
First
easy.
thing you'll have to do is acquire the
Madara
launch
smacks him
code for this
easy.
space
All
elevator.
Itachi really is, he reminds me of Gohan.
It'll be worth
If
it.
Gohan was an
The
Itachi and a
resistance is
ninja, like
still
that's what he
fragile.
reminds me. Gohan's a
Yeah.
pacifist that like kills if he has to.
Open lines of communication
His
will be
potential.
critical.
I mean, just yeah. Itachi's not beating him.
But man, I completely agree. Like, I mean, I literally said this. I can drop Krillin in the dead center of the Naruto universe, and he will kill everybody.
Because tournament of power.
To be fair, even without that scaling.
Well, actually, yeah, because they're already most of DBZ is already planetary.
Honestly, You can give him you can give
I
Krillin
assume you know where to
probably
find his
planetary
codes.
during the cell.
Beat back the
Watching
hordes with the
Boost.
Samantha Max.
If he's stronger
bundle.
than if he's stronger than Radish, yeah.
Yeah, and I get no, he's stronger than Raditz because he killed 5 Cybermen,
Yeah, you go. Yeah,
and all of them are the equivalent to Raditz. He killed all 5 of them at the same exact time.
he's master with both. of
So
them.
Raditz power level times 5. So
There you go. Yeah, that's his planet level. Even God knows where he is now. Like Jesus Christ.
Let's go get those launch codes.
now he's the equivalent. What is it? He's equivalent to a Super Saiyan 2 now. Right?
I really don't know how to talk about that because he could be stronger.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot. As Captain America, I only have a double jump. I don't have any special shit.
Oh yeah, my bad, bro. I just was trying to rank up Kate Bishop. I maxed out my Miss Marvel, so I was like, let me get Kate Bishop done. She was my neck go-to anyway. Like once I finished.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
But what was I finna say? But now another one that was brought up that I heard before was someone told me it was
Okay.
it was Orochimaru versus what's his name? Hancock.
Oh, wait, you talking about John Hancock?
No, by Hancock in the sense of One Piece.
Oh,
Oof.
my bad. I don't know him.
Let's see. Think about look. Hancock don't really have any feats right now. Not just when you use movies. But even in movies, you can probably say she's like comparable to a Gear 4 Lucy. I guess. Yeah. But then it might be kind of it might be pushing it though. Because I don't want to take that movie at face value. But granted, feat wise, not much is really done. It's out of the ordinary for any of the characters, really.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I want to start watching Mario just because of hacks. Like his ability to just fuck with people. And I haven't seen Hancock's like hockey really be used. I need to see more. I might just rule the fight as inconclusive because I really don't know enough about Hancock right now. Because you don't see much of her.
That's fair enough.
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
off. Probably
Alright, bro.
more.
Alright, bro.
You don't see enough, so I don't know.
Yeah, you really don't.
Yeah. That's fair enough, really.
Good, fine.
I mean, like I don't really know much about it. Like I've been watching One Piece. I'm trying to get back into watching One Piece again.
The characters are strong as fuck, no
No, I
doubt.
mean,
but
oh yeah.
especially recently, boy. Oh my
what-
god. The fuck.
Like, what the heck was a freaking fight between Luffy and fucking like people were saying like Luffy versus
guessing the
fucking
big
like
one's
Reed
the base
Richards at one
commander.
point?
The one in the central area. Yes.
Man, Luffy
can't remember how-
Luffy versus Miss Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't. Me myself, I don't know. I want to say because of Marvel scaling
then,
and shit.
he's
probably,
not-
but it's-
He can really fight anybody in one-on-one confrontations, though. That's the thing about him.
That's true. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really say much on it. I also don't know enough about I know a good bit about Luffy. I've been watching, like I said, I've been watching One Piece. I know a good bit about Luffy and his strength, but I'm not post time skip. I'm still pre time skip watching anime because this anime's long as fuck.
That's honestly
yeah.
One Piece is getting fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous what they can do.
Yeah.
Like I showed Devontae Odin. Chad Din.
Chad
Chad
Din.
Din.
Chad Din.
Chad Din.
Littlefoot Clan.
Chad Din took a hit from Whitebeard
There's a chest
and
with special
shook it off.
resources close to your
I'm like
location.
Whitebeard, like just like he punched Akainu. Yeah, he sent Odin like flying across the whole fucking island. Odin just got up happy as fuck. And Prime
Chad
Beard, by the way,
Din,
Prime
oh my
Beard,
God.
Prime Beard.
Prime Beard.
Yeah, Prime Beard ain't no joke. Yeah, Chad Din ain't no joke. Chad Din strong as fuck, bro.
Post Prime Beard was like, getting bending Akainu's head to fucking.
That kind
should've,
of should have fucking died.
I'm sorry. Yes, he really should have.
That's scary.
That just shows his fucking durability.
Yeah, like Whitebeard is strong as fuck when he's sick as fuck. And he was injured, by the way. Hey, my nigga's strong as fuck,
Look,
bro.
bro, sick Whitebeard could throw the fade with Shanks, so...
He had the whole world scared.
Yeah.
Like, literally the only reason why he didn't go full out is because of his crewmates. That's the only reason why. Like we see,
I mean,
he's not getting Marine for it. It's ridiculous. Like he literally had the whole ocean, like bro, like there were seismic shockwaves going across the whole world. Like there's sirens going off in other in like other parts of the sea, like West Blue, East Blue. They're like, what the fuck is happening? A woman is praying because she's terrified of what's about to happen.
Y'all remember how in fucking cartoons it basically shows niggas fall through the ground and just end up in China and shit? That's what this shit
do
is.
that. He can cause that.
Exactly.
No, see, I remember my first time watching that scene. I was like, is he cracking space and is he literally grabbing space and cracking it?
Yep.
Like, did he just grab space itself?
Did he literally
crack it?
Did he literally shatter space around this motherfucker Akainu?
Like,
it's like, alright, so this motherfucker Akainu's dead, right? We ain't gonna see him again. Sees Akainu again. This some old bullshit.
He can grab space and rip it.
One the thing is, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I will say this. Any further, because I don't, is Whitebeard's Devil Fruit awakened?
I don't know. We actually don't know.
See, if it's not awakened, then that's fucking crazy. First off, but awakened Whitebeard's Devil Fruit, and let's say he wasn't sick and he was still in his prime and he was always going all out. I'm sorry, you can dare to say he can get the universal. I'm sorry, like what? You can dare to say that. I'm sorry.
Depending on how to
The reason I'm saying
that is
the fact that he's able to. I don't know about time, but he's able to just grab space and just.
Yeah. So bending space, bending space, just means like you're extremely heavy. Like what you're doing is ridiculous. It's like we don't know how to scale it exactly. There's really no.
If I remember correctly, his
fruit
is called the quake fruit or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mainly most of the stuff we see comes from like the seismic output of him doing that. So that's what causes like the tectonic plates to shift, you know, the ocean to kind of rise up.
I mean, right there, I will say that even the fact of being able to just like, how can I put it? I'm not gonna like, hey Bishop, fun as fuck. The fact of being able to even shift the tectonic plates.
He could possibly be a planetary threat.
Planetary.
Yeah, he'd be a planetary threat. If we're assuming he truly like has the full ability of his fruit, because I swear to God, watching Whitebeard fight people, it seems like he always holds back. Like it's weird.
The only reason he holds back is because his crew members are there, to be honest.
Yeah, like like Sengoku said that like you're going to get, now you don't have to take this at face value because I have multiple ways to scale Whitebeard. It just depends how you interpret what his fruit can do. Sengoku says you're going against a man with the power to destroy the world. And Sengoku is credible because Sengoku is up there with like top tiers. He's been around, so he knows. I think Whitebeard, I say Whitebeard, like overall, he's called the world's strongest man for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Nobody's ever gonna take that title from him. But he's long gone, but no one's ever gonna get that. Nobody's ever gonna get that. That's the only title.
Blackbeard cannot get that.
No.
Ever.
That's the only title that's never gonna change.
Blackbeard's like, I'm gonna steal his devil fruit. It's like, motherfucker, okay, you can steal his devil fruit, but you ain't gonna be as strong as this nigga is, so.
Because you have the strongest man, strongest creature, strongest swordsman. Those titles can change. They can change, because Kaido is eventually gonna fucking die. Mihawk will eventually lose his title to somebody, Zoro, and Whitebeard,
he loses it to Luffy. How?
Yeah, Whitebeard shit, bro. That ain't going nowhere. He took that to his grave.
Yeah.
He's just strong as fuck for those goddamn reasons.
It's that, and I'm not sorry. It's just the amount of respect he's earned from people, and just in general. Because even his death, even his enemies were like, "Wow."
Yeah.
Like they were like, "This is." It's like he's a god among them. Like, I'm sorry, like, bro.
Yeah, not many people in One Piece gain like respect like that. Like, I'm talking about respect. Like Kaido's feared, not respected. Big Mama's feared, not respected. Shanks is respected. Whitebeard was, but Whitebeard was the epitome of, like, he's to me second to Goldie Roger, like in influence. He's up there. And it's also because of
Goldie
actions.
Roger was like, you know, Goldie Roger was respected by everybody. Just everyone respected him.
Whitebeard respected him. Fucking.
I mean, heck, he was able to fight Whitebeard on equal grounds.
Yeah, I
Equal
can't wait to see Goldie Roger versus Whitebeard. That's gonna be an anime. Oh, I'm hyped to see that.
Dude, they better do it justice.
They
Better do it justice.
did Oda versus Whitebeard justice, because in the manga it's just like a couple of pages, but they actually drag out the fight scene. I love, like, Oda said, like, since in the manga he couldn't really draw what he wanted to, he was like page restrictions. In the anime, he kind of made him go all out, because he wants you to see what they can really do, and not just limit it to a page. So later on, One Piece is gonna get ridiculous. Like, bro, when they start fighting Kaido for real, oh my god. I'm waiting to see a planetary shot. See a planetary shot.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Planetary One Piece just to show up, dude.
Bro.
And I know people will be like, oh, cool, the Planetary, it's not a big deal. Fuck that, bro. One Piece Planetary is a pretty big deal.
Actually,
like, dude,
the planet is way bigger than ours, actually, because it's mostly like, it's truly, Luffy got sent flying at light speed by Kuma, and it took him days to reach Amazon Lily. That means the One Piece world is massively bigger than ours.
wait, he got slapped at light speed and it took a days? I didn't know it took days. So in that case, that means that. Let me think. That means the planet should be. It should be light years big. What the fuck? That mean. Okay, wait. Yeah, it should be light years, right? It should be like somewhere around that area. If he's being slapped at light speed and didn't even make it outside of the planet's atmosphere,
Now,
like,
granted,
right?
we don't see how he slapped him, but we know he's not going up. He's going straight. Like, he's going forward.
But even then, light speed will travel like that. He should still end up being outside of the planet. He should end up flying outside of the planet either way it goes.
Remember, the One Piece world is not flat. If it was flat, yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, but at the same time, like... Okay, Carlton, I think head this way. I think we have to exit through this area over here.
Hold up. You said where?
I can't mark it, but, like, you know where I'm at?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm heading over.
I'm excited on that, bro.
One Piece niggas are bucking.
Alright, so it says we're supposed to be here, but what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Defeat AIM exosuit.
I think it glitched.
It might have.
Alright, maybe let's restart from the last checkpoint.
Let's do reload checkpoint. But yeah, let's see. It's another little. Y'all want to talk about that Mickey versus Yoda?
No.
No, we're not gonna talk about it. But all I'll say is this:
no.
they're biased. I think Yoda's gonna lose because they made it explicitly clear that Yoda was never going to be in a fucking dub battle, no matter what. They just didn't want to do it. I think they have some kind of a grudge against Star Wars for some fucking reason. I don't know why. That's why you don't see
Star
Star
Wars
Wars
ruined my childhood.
I don't know, but they had to just, like, I'm just gonna assume since Sasuke showed up and Ben Singer hated Sasuke, he hated Sasuke. He just did not want Sasuke to be in the fight, and the fight he was in, he fucking lost. So I'm assuming that Yoda's just gonna fucking lose this fight because of bullshit. And I'm ready for that. I'm fully ready for that.
See, they want to talk about some shit like, we only use the facts and all this other shit. It's like, no, the fuck you don't, because if you...
We only use the facts. Oh, is that really the case? And why the hell did Hulk lose a Broly?
They said this, so they said this multiple times actually. Our verdict is not final. We say that, but it's not. Like I said, at the end of the day, this is just entertainment. I'm glad that's in their disclosures. Thank God.
Thank God. I feel
take
a
what
part of me
they're doing,
feels like a part of me feels like they only really said that to save their own ass.
I don't fucking
Because
like,
if it's only supposed to be entertainment, don't do the fucking scaling. Just do the damn fight.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
just do like fan votes and stuff. Like there's like Batman
Because
Son, they do fights, the fan voted.
Because honestly, when they do the scaling and they try to downplay the shit, it just ends up pissing people off.
Like you know, Archie Sonic versus Flash fight. Like, I mean, that fight. In my eyes, I think that fight can go either way. Really, that fight can go either way. But when they did it, the way Sonic lost, I was like, ah. Sonic went to his Ultra form, his Ultra Sonic form. All right, and Flash just kind of sprinted to a point in time where he just didn't have the form anymore, and killed him. I'm like, what? Sonic can track that. What? You know, it was shit that they oh crap, I'm down.
Hold up, I'm on the way.
They stated this in the thing about like themselves, and then when it came to the actual fight, they didn't use the shit that they stated. So like, why would that happen? He would be able to catch him doing that, and he would be able to get in there and counteract it.
So, bro,
I'm like, what?
and I'm looking at their fights.
Like,
Like
Sonic can travel through time too. So,
these are just theory fights. Some of the characters are confirmed. Like Yoda, he was confirmed. That ended up being true. Who else is here that's supposed to be true? Apparently Dr. Doom is supposed to be coming back. Mata versus Aizen was confirmed by the Death Battle representative that was on, you know, Broly versus Slow Extreme and stuff. That's gonna be, oh god, that's gonna be a shit on. People have never agreed with that fight, like, ever. Like, it's so, that fight's gonna have so many fucking likes and dislikes, it's gonna be ridiculous. No matter who wins it.
they're not gonna care.
They're not, like, I swear to god, like, okay. They're not gonna
My
scale
thing
like
was like,
that.
who the hell asked? Who the fuck asked for like fucking Yoda versus Mickey? I just when you sent me that, I was like, what? I don't give a fuck about that.
I thought they were gonna do Mata versus Aizen as a season opener to go ahead and get that salt out the way.
I would have been fine with that. Mata versus I would scale that. I mean, granted, I think Aizen will win ultimately, but still.
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, Black Coffin. So
You're not gonna like this. I don't like it. So apparently, if this is true and this leaker, he's been right almost every time. If he right, Mikasa's supposed to become in Death Battle.
oh Jesus Christ!
So what are you gonna do? I don't know who else you're gonna fight, but if that's the case, first of all,
She can't fight anyone.
you're going to
She literally can't fight
spoil
anyone.
Attack on Titan. You're gonna have to. You're going to go to season 4 because that's where they're at their strongest. You're gonna spoil some shit. That's just how it is. And why Mikasa? Why not Levi? If anything, and he like the most popular character. But whatever.
Yeah. Or at least do Aaron with his Warhammer shit and all that. Like,
I mean, Aaron, like, oh my god, like.
Or just do that on Warhammer Titan itself, like something.
Because I'm not.
Mikasa? Isn't she just a sniper?
No, Mikasa is skilled as fuck. Yes, she is. She's really good. But
oh wait, I'm thinking Sasha. Sasha was a sniper. Okay.
Yeah, but Mikasa really like. Okay, I'm gonna go off what I know currently. The only thing she has, like I said, all of them get the benefit of having ODM maneuverability. That's pretty impressive. If that's just the ODM gear. That's it. She's slightly above humans. She's not Levi level either. So
she is an Ackerman.
She is an Ackerman, but
enhancement. Which I don't know really what the Ackerman enhancement is, but you know.
From what we see, I'm just gonna say like enhanced senses. And the ability to like truly react faster to things. That's pretty much about it. I don't really know what else it does, and you're stronger than average because still for Levi cutting Zeke's arm, that's pretty dumb. That's pretty dumb. That's dumb strong for somebody who's, you know, not superhuman. Cause like Titans are thick as fuck. Like I ain't trying to be gay, but like yeah, like Levi is Zeke's pretty big compared to Levi. A lot big. Like it's ridiculous. It's like night and day. Like Levi is so small compared to Zeke that he can legit like go through his fingertips. Like it's ridiculous, and Levi can cut him to pieces like he's fucking nothing. Not everybody can do that. So I'll say, yeah, Levi does have the best ODM gear feats in the fucking series. No one is fucking gonna go against that, but when it comes to fighting Titans, I'll say this. Aaron was right. In season 4, he mentions to Hanji that none of you can stop me. You have me locked in this jail cell, but if I wanted to, I could easily escape. I have the Warhammer Titan up, none of you can stop me. And that's exactly what he does, he escapes. Because they can't hold him, because you don't actually have to summon the Warhammer Titan to use his powers. Aaron is able to just make this hole and just leave. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't, like, Levi, and by the way, Mikasa by herself, she was able to kind of throw the Warhammer Titan off guard, but one, she jumped it, and two, she was just running away from it mainly. She couldn't kill it. That's the like, so she was gonna lose that fight if she kept going. And like literally the only reason why they beat it because Aaron was able to use the Jaw Titan to fucking break the damn crystal she was in. She ran out of fucking energy because apparently she didn't have that much experience with the damn thing. Like so yeah, they can't beat the Warhammer Titan, who in Attack on Titan is considered probably like the second strongest Titan, but yeah, still not impressive. That doesn't give Mikasa anything. And it's not her, it's the Thunder Spirit that hit it. She can outmaneuver it, but that's what ODM gear. So once again, we're back at square one as to how truly fast
Well, you
is
see,
she.
Mikasa is stronger than the average human, but you know she also has no real enhancements that's stronger than the average human. Like she doesn't have any super speed, but well, I mean she is faster than the average human actually. But then she has ODM gear, so all right, we're back to square one.
And ODM gear, like, ODM gear is pretty good, especially the new versions of it. It's way faster than what it used to be. That's cool. Once again,
there's a box here.
I don't fucking know what to say about like fight wise because like she's fighting Titans. She specializes at killing Titans. She's decent at hand to hand, but she's not any good.
Hand-to-hand combat, but
she's not any good.
See, the thing is with them in their hand-to-hand combat training, they learned the basics of hand-to-hand combat.
Some did, some did.
It
depends how serious you took it. So like Annie, for example, I know she's in she was in Marley and they taught her something, but her dad is the main one actually taught her how to throw fade. That's why she's just so good at it.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people didn't take it seriously because it depends on what you were doing. So for example, like if you like, I know Reiner once again is from Marley, but he's Armor Titan. He's just meant to run through shit and be Marley's shield. Why the fuck he know how to throw the fade? He also didn't expect that Aaron was a goddamn fucking Titan and was gonna have to fight him one-on-one like that. So of course, he wouldn't be prepared for it. Berto can't fight with the shit. Reiner can't fight with the shit. The only person that can actually like decently throw the fade is.
It's like Bertold especially wouldn't need to know how to fight with how big his ass is.
He's a fucking noob. So he's a pocket
goddamn
noob. But yeah, so why the fuck would you need to know how to throw the fade? But meanwhile, you have other people like Aaron who learned how to fight, Mikasa who learned how to fight, Levi can fight really well, Annie can fight, but that's it. We don't see anybody else in this verse who's actually like just a master at fighting people. And Annie's good, but Annie ain't no goddamn Batman or no goddamn, that's just really good fighting. It's really good for what the female Titan can do. It fits it very well. Once again, compared to other verses and shit, nah, bro. it ain't happening, bro. Like,
she can't fight anybody else, dude.
No.
Literally, she's going to get whatever fight she gets into, she should die off rip. Like, I don't see who the hell could she fight, truly.
I'm thinking about this, but then it's not fair because like you have to skew the fight in a weird way. Fuck it. Some guy in the comment section was like, okay, where is this fight going to take place? Is it going to take place like a city? Is it going to take place in like a forest? Because I'm assuming it's not going to take place in open field because they got to give her ODM gear. Got to.
Yeah, she has to have it.
So put it like this, right? Let's say I put her, like, okay, somebody said this. Let's put her against Ada Wong, but she's in a forest. Like, that's not fair. Like, what is Ada gonna have?
What the heck is hitting me?
Like, that's not fair.
Did my game glitch? Wait, what? Colonel Carlton, is your audio acting up?
No. Why?
My game is like, it's doing a sound like how it does when it crashes. What?
Did you game crash?
It shows Durante's still in game.
Yeah, I'm still here. Everybody's here still. Like, are you? Yeah, I see you fighting.
Can you move?
Yeah, I'm in the game. It's just.
Wait, is
making that
your
glitch noise.
sound just not working?
Yeah, it's making that noise.
Oh, well, I don't fucking know.
It'll crash, I guess.
What the hell? Dude, there's like a new glitch in this game every time. Oh, and it freezes.
Yeah, there you go.
God damn it.
That had to happen. Eventually.
Okay, hold on.
So, and Durante's running into a wall. Host migration in progress. Please wait, of course.
There's a new glitch in this game every time an update comes out. I swear to God.
God damn it.
Shoot.
Well, I'm saying what I'm saying. Basically, them crackheads, like, okay, so some dude was thinking it'd be Ada Wong, and they're gonna put the fight in like some forest or some shit. Ada's really not gonna have much on her. I'm like, but it's not fair. It's like, put it like this. You ever seen the movie Predators? Well, in Predators, these people get like thrown onto the planet, and they just get hunted. They don't have much. Like, they don't at all. And they kind of just like kind of adapt in a way. I'm like, it's the same situation. It's like you're gonna throw her in the Attack on Titan world in like a forest terrain where they mainly fight, and then give Mikasa like all her season 4 shit, and then Ada's just supposed to just magically know where the fuck she is and how to fight her. It's kind of stupid. It's like it's kind of dumb. You just throwing a character in the middle of nowhere like the fuck, and they don't have like even a gun. The fuck is she supposed to do? Play Warzone and go find shit?
Exactly. Like,
I'm like, bro.
I mean, Ada's a better. Ada beats her in hand-to-hand combat.
But if
she beats her, she'll probably beat her in reaction.
But if she's zipping and
physical speed, no.
If she's zipping and shooting thunder spears at her and shooting guns at her and shit, and she ain't got shit to fuck.
Exactly.
I'm like, bro, y'all stupid as fuck. I said, either look, no matter how the fight goes, whoever she fights, they're going to skew it in her favor because it wouldn't be a fight if they didn't. You know, they're gonna have to make the environment ODM gear ready. You know what I mean? I'm like, what? No, bro. Like, I thought Aaron was gonna be was gonna be like fighting, but nah, bro. Just fucking Christ. And they're gonna have to spoil Attack on Titan. They're gonna have to. Like, so, I hope they do that fight like that's the last fight of the season or some shit. Or second to last or some shit. But no one asked for her to be in that battle. Who act like really? Nobody really wants to scale Attack on Titan. They just want to watch it because the story is what makes it so goddamn good. I mean, I like seeing the Titans do their things. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I fanboy when I saw the Warhammer Titan for the first time. But still, I don't want the Warhammer Titan fighting people. I just want to see it in the verse.
Yeah.
I don't need to see people fight, bro. Like, some series, I just don't want to see people fight in. But I just don't. I don't think it's worth it.
Because for Attack on Titan, as a verse, it can't really fight any other verse but its own.
It's feel like this. It's Attack on Titan is stuck in World War I and World War II era. Stuck there.
Yeah.
And it can't leave. That's it. That's his biggest drawback. I mean, Titans are strong, yeah, but Titans get blew apart by like basic artillery and shit. So no. No, it doesn't really help. Okay. The highest feat in the series is the rumbling. I'm not going to say anything about that because this is a stream. But look that up at your own discretion. That's up to you. But that's the highest feat in the series. And it's just like surface level. I'm not going to say shit else.
See. Oh, man. Attack on Titan, man.
I love the series. I love it. One of my favorite animes. But bro, I'm sorry, man. Like, leave them out of Death Battle. Like the fuck, or get this, they're gonna put Blake against. Like, no, they're gonna put Mikasa against a character like that they know she's gonna lose to just to give the verse a win, so people can shut up. Because Death Battle has records with like verses. Like this verse is like 3-4. This verse maybe like 2-1. This verse might not have lost at all. Oh my god! Like I'm thinking. Let me see. I think Naruto's win record is not that good. So Naruto fans might want to win, or some other fans of a series might want to win. So they might do that sometimes. It's kind of like how they want to clear their name at points to say we're not biased. Like the whole Mitsuru versus Weiss thing, and everybody's like, bro,
even though
they know damn well,
even though they know damn well they're biased as shit.
But get this right. What they're gonna do is this, bro. And I told Durante leading up to Weiss versus Mitsuru, I was like, bro, after thinking about it, I'm like, they're gonna do this to clear their name because they knew they were wrong for Yang beating Tifa like that. They only did it because Monty had just died. And Booby was his series. I'm like, y'all should have just canceled the fight out of respect, but whatever. So you do that, and you discredit a character. So you come back to be like, hey guys, look, all right, we need to put another Ruby character against somebody. Let's put her against somebody that she has no chance against. We can just get a win and act like. Yeah. They tried to act like, oh, this fight is so, there's a lot went into it, and bro, literally like the podcast they did afterwards. You know what they said? Like, oh well, we were sure that like Weiss is gonna win because you guys and Rooster
bullshit.
Like, like we're not biased. We're not. Yeah, who said we're biased? Like if the research shows that the character wins, the character wins. Like, bullshit. Shut your ass up. You know damn well what you do. You put that girl in the
shut your ass up.
When I first saw that fight, I said, bro, Mitsuru's gonna destroy her. I said, me being someone, because this time I was like fresh into Persona 2. Like I was like getting used to everything. I'm like, bro, Mitsuru's going to obliterate Weiss.
You put this girl in the meat grinder.
I said, but my first thought process, I said, man, Weiss is gonna win because of bias. It's their partner of Rooster Teeth, so Weiss is gonna win. Weiss lost. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Like in an obvious fight, you just set the fight up for her to fucking lose. Yeah, we're not biased. Yeah. Shut your ass up, man. That was such a shitty fight. I mean, it wasn't even a fair fight. I'm like, Weiss could have fought anybody else, bro. Like, really, man. No.
I mean, really, anybody else she would have fucking wrecked her still anyway. Like, who the fuck else could she really fight? To be fair, she gets fucked up by almost everybody.
Lower tier, like
Yang versus Tifa, like Tifa fought Sephiroth, so like
I'm talking about people who like not higher tiers, like really low tier people. Know what I mean? Like
Sub-Zero?
No, not that, because they're gonna use OG Sub-Zero. OG Sub-Zero is not fair. Like the only thing about that fight is this: the only way she's beating him is spamming. Like maybe she could like use glyphs and shit, keep her distance. Because the second Sub-Zero touches her, bro, GG. Like they're gonna, because OG Sub-Zero, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt scaling, like everything. I'm gonna say this: Sub-Zero. I'm because test your mic. I know people don't like to use it, but I'm fucking using it because it's OG Mortal Kombat, and everything OG Mortal Kombat counts, in my opinion. Look,
bro,
he can cut apart. Like Sub-Zero can karate chop titanium in half. He can karate chop obsidian. Bro, if he like slaps Weiss, she's dead. I don't care what her, what her aura does. She got slapped. Like he legit gonna just done. Like, I'm serious. So she better keep up this because Sub-Zero Sub-Zero can teleport. Yeah, he can teleport. So he can teleport behind her just in her shit. She is more versatile than him. She has a lot more ways of attacking. But if she can't, I mean, and plus it's limited, she'll eventually run out. That's the thing. Why I say it's versatile, I still think she's like the strongest member of Team Ruby in my opinion, just because her, kit she has. But she, bro, it's all kind of just stalemating you and kind of holding you back. She can summon like giant constructs. She can fly on like giant wasp and stuff. Okay, I'll give her that. So now, if you want to say like let her fight current Sub-Zero, I think she beat current Sub-Zero. Current Sub-Zero hasn't done anything too stupid. He's actually relatively basic.
By current Sub-Zero, what do you mean, like
Mortal Kombat 11 Sub-Zero?
11?
Yeah, he ain't that strong. Not compared to like other, OG.
I think he meant like 9 and 10.
Yeah, because I think even, to be honest, 9 him is stronger than 11 him. I know people don't like me saying it, but I'm just gonna say that, yeah.
Well, consider fact it's still two completely different people.
Yeah. He's characters and everything. I know K11 scaling is really inconsistent, but he still doesn't get up high as people think he would be. even in amongst that trailers, but MK11 the feats aren't all that good for the characters in general. Like, I still want to say, I'm sorry, like the OG Mortal Kombat timeline is just way stronger. I used them for fights, not the new timeline.
I mean, unless you get the Fire God Liu Kang.
Yeah, Fire God Liu Kang. I'm sorry, like that he's like a, you know, he's like God of the verse. I don't like the new timeline power wise because it's just weird to me. It's just a lot of headcanon and inconsistency and stuff, and just character hype for no goddamn reason. It's just dumb to me. Like Liu Kang and Kung Lao can't beat Garrus, but Sonya does. Fuck,
Seems legit.
Yeah, like no, I'm sorry, I'm not using that. I want to say most of the verses outliers to be honest, but like
it's the OG Mortal Kombat from Mortal Kombat 1 all the way up to fucking Armageddon.
That's good Mortal Kombat.
Because let's see, all the way up to Armageddon, Shao Kahn slaps the entire verse.
Shao Kahn, man, bro. Shao Kahn is a story.
Off balance, Shao Kahn was able to fight and win against Onaga midair.
Like, bro, I'm sorry. Like, look. OG Mortal Kombat, look, Shao Kahn is fucking God, okay? And that's just what I think it should be. I don't mind new Mortal Kombat, I just wish the story was concrete and solid. It just doesn't stay that way. And like, in some stuff too, you can't say it's an outlier because it happens multiple times. Like, I wanted to say that first, but like, I had to play through like the whole Mortal Kombat 11 story to see him. Like, did Kitana really beat Shao Kahn? Did she really? Yes, she beat him 3 times, bro. 3 times. I'm like, I'm not, bro. What the look? I'm like, bro.
You know, if you look at old Kitana versus Shao Kahn, you know, she kind of gets slapped.
Old Kitana couldn't even fight Liu Kang.
Fucking.
Bro,
yeah.
Old Kitana couldn't fight her way outside of a paper bag. But
he slapboxed her basically. Like the only thing she was good at was kind of just fighting like fodder tier. But when she fight someone who's actually like competent, like Shaolin tier. Bro, Liu Kang literally just slapboxed her in K9. That shit was hilarious, bro.
And then you get the current Kitana who fucking beat Shao Kahn.
She a unit.
Apparently,
she a unit, bro.
Just fucking God.
Just a whole unit.
I don't know where that came from because that's Mortal Kombat 9 Kitana. So
see what happened? What happened was her ass went from a paper fan to a goddamn industrial fan.
And got upgraded, bro. Like, I'm
confused.
Okay, I know
that's Mortal Kombat. If I'm thinking, I just want to make sure all those characters in the aftermath are Mortal Kombat 9 characters, right? All Mortal Kombat 9.
Because they're coming now because the tournament's just about to start. That's what Raiden said. He's like, yeah, Liu Kang just defeated Quan Chi, and you know, the next fight was about to. And that's thrown in.
If that's the case, then that means that Kitana should not be able to fight Shao Kahn on equal rounds. Because in that, Shao Kahn does end up losing because I think Raiden kills him. But Katana is also dead, so
yeah.
Katana's also dead, so
and then like
also
too, like they kind of shoehorned it in, but the whole thing about like Autokota Khan's always existed, but he was never, you know, he wasn't a Khan, he was General Khan at first. He just wasn't, you know, mentioned. Like people seeing like Devore came out of nowhere. No, Devore was in K9 actually. Yeah, she was, but she just wasn't a playable character.
Yeah, I remember seeing her.
So like a lot of these people,
she was there.
Oh, there. Like Koda Khan's there. He's just not in the game.
Carl, you going in or no?
I'm already
like,
here.
Bro. I was like, yeah, he's this in the verse. Yeah, he was there, and apparently.
What's your name?
And apparently, him and Jay have always had a thing. I don't understand that. That
you look and see. You get to 10.
Oh, you're not in the game.
And if you didn't read like the comics and shit, you're like, who the fuck are these characters?
I'm like, nigga, bro, who? Like, Koda Khan came up. I'm like, who is this? And I said, bro, I'm sorry. When Jay was like, I'm here. I'm like, wait, are y'all? And then I'm like, hold up, wait, where does this come from? Also, to my biggest question, it came out, bruh. Guess who was still alive at that time in MK9 when the game just started?
Who?
Smoke.
Huh?
Well, yeah. Smoker was there and alive.
He was alive.
So, actually, to be fair, Cyrax was alive. Smoke was alive.
Cyrax is in the game. He's in K11. You just can't find him.
his ass.
Is he alive? Is he living Cyrax?
Yes.
Or is he
No,
like
no.
robot
he's
Cyrax?
He's yeah. He's
Okay,
cyber
so no,
initiative.
Cyrax before the tournament, or right before the tournament, because you said the tournament was starting.
Actually, yeah.
Cyrax was a human. He was a human
He
in
should.
that.
Why did he come back as a human then? This is. Oh my god. Also, like, you remember how we made the joke of like, where's Reptile?
Oh, there's also Sector. So.
He's in the game. Sector's in Caleb.
Yeah, I know he is.
I'm like, bro, where are half the folk, bro? I'm like, hold up, man, where these people go?
Let's see,
Like,
where's current timeline?
Bro, where the fuck is Freddy Krueger?
Where the fuck is current timeline Aaron Black? Where the hell is Kratos?
Does he meet himself?
No.
Okay, bro, I'm sorry.
Current timeline, freaking Aaron Black was not there throughout the entire game.
I'm just trying to get paid.
Fuck did Ferritor go?
I don't know, bro. What, these people just magically vanished from existence?
Why was Ferritor a playable character?
I don't know. Also, where was Takeda?
Like, what significance?
Where's Takeda?
Right?
Where are these people? They just died.
Where's
Where are all the
Takeda?
kids?
I don't believe
Where's
in the
all the
crypt.
kids?
I don't believe in the crypt. Where's
Where
Kenshi? I don't believe in the crypt.
Where the fuck is
so where's Kenshi?
Where the fuck is
Where's
Kung
Kenshi?
Jin, bro?
Thank you, like, bro.
Where the fuck is Kung Lao?
I'm like, Kung Lao's in the game. He should
No,
just.
Yeah.
Kung Lao, but what's his name? Oh, okay. Yo, what's up? Okay. Eric. Okay, I need you to. Okay, guys. I guess we can continue scaling his character if y'all want.
Oh,
Okay,
I bet.
Commander. Might affect
All
us
right.
on site.
Well,
Exactly.
Eric, if you don't mind, like, I guess typing in the chat. Just type in the chat, like, let me know, like, things like. Okay, we're talking about. We need to know, like, what his speed was. Like, your character's speed, your character's like, what do you mean by, like, his magic? Like, you say he's bound by the rules of whatever world he's in, but he's able to always tap into that universe's power, or that universe's magic. But is his magic ability the equivalent to, like, those of Doctor Strange, Doctor Fate, Scarlet Witch? How do you mean in that? And, like, when it comes to his speed, like, you told me that he's, like, sound speed, okay? Like, he's able to move at the speed of sound. But then in here, it says that he's able to travel between galaxies, dimension, worlds, and universes. What does that mean? Like, is he flying there? Is that his own speed? Or is he using something to travel between those areas? Or does he have a power that allows interdimensional travel or something like that? Any of those things. Because we kind of came up to an inconclusive answer here. We weren't really able to give, like, an actual accurate scaling of him. Swear to God, if I see Mikasa is maneuvering in a death battle or some shit, I'm gonna cry.
Deadass.
Ada sees something wrong with death battle. All right, I'll go kill my
God
Don't worry
damn
about
it. God damn it.
Don't worry, I already got the gun in my hand. Ada feels like there's something wrong in
Please
this death
stop.
battle.
Sir, it's time to stop.
Okay, what's wrong?
Motherfucker, I'll fucking kill you.
Wow, man. Stop, bro. You don't need to make yourself so hardened right now, okay?
Stop. Stop now.
Okay. He said, well, using Marvel as an example, he can technically tap into the same powers as Scarlet Witch, but he'd more or less have to observe her in action to even know how.
The one that discovered Terrigen in the bay.
Okay. So, like, would he be able to use the power equivalently, like, to the same ability as her? Like, is it equivalent? Like, let's say if he was to fight her, would he be able to beat her with her own magic?
The blackout will delay reinforcements, but not if they already know you're
Or
coming.
something like that.
Incoming! Okay, there's the junction facility. To get inside, you'll need a bit of help from Jarvis.
Miss Romanoff, this facility is locked down with local security protocols. To disable the doors, I will need to use your transponder within proximity of a network node.
Get close, let you do your thing.
It's important that you stay close to the node and keep AIM forces away. They
Equal
will
to
attempt to
her.
block me.
No. He had the same ability, not the skills nor. So he wouldn't have the skills or knowledge. Okay, that sounds like a tad bit of a contradiction in his abilities then. Because right here it says he has knowledge of any past, present, and future of any world he visits, and anyone he meets he knows everything about. So he wouldn't know how to. So basically, the ability to use her powers doesn't mean that he will be able to equivalently. How can I put it? Just because he can use her powers doesn't mean he can use them. They will be as strong. Doesn't mean they'll be as strong as hers. I guess you could say. Like their strength in the sense of the powers is not equivalent to each other. Am I getting that right?
I've almost unlocked the doors to the facility. Please remain within proximity of the node.
No problem.
Like if you took Taskmaster's observation but moved his ability to put said observation into action. Wait, hold on, what? It's like if you took Taskmaster's observation but removed his ability to put said observations into action. Carlson, are you understanding that?
Well, I know Taskmaster can copy anybody's like moves in terms of fighting ability, but and like generally he can put those moves into action just about immediately. But in this case, I guess he's trying to say that he can see what their abilities are and he can do them. He just can't use them instantly as quickly as Taskmaster would be able to do.
Yeah, I know type makes it hard to explain, man. If you had an Xbox, it'd be so much easier. I asked him, first off, like, you know, in a sense of order, like, with magic, like, what would the limitations be, or, like, how would it... he said, wait, let me figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to be going on here. Okay. He said, well, using Marvel as an example, he can technically tap into the same powers as Scarlet Witch, but he'd more or less have to observe her in action to even know how. And then he said, when I asked if is it equal to her, he said no, he'd have the same abilities but not the skills nor the knowledge. Which I said that's a little bit strange, because it says, like, you know, he has all knowledge of any past, present, and future in the world, and anyone he meets he knows everything about. But he said it's like if you took Taskmaster's observation but removed his ability to put said observations into action.
So basically, it's like he can copy.
He said you had it closest.
Yeah,
he said you got it.
He can copy our powers, but he can't use them. It's like he can't use them instantly as effectively as the person does.
I'll track the jet. You focus on
Okay,
staying
so
alive.
basically, if he was to fight Scarlet Witch with her own powers, it wouldn't work out.
Yeah,
he would beat her with it.
He wouldn't be able to beat her that way.
It wouldn't be exactly. It would be nowhere near as strong. Like, he would be able to do the same chaos magic, but it wouldn't be anywhere near as strong as her chaos magic.
Mm-hmm.
It says the best example would be is that while he could do the same reality bending powers as Scarlet Witch, he wouldn't know how to. He'd more or less have to watch, learn, and figure that shit out. If he never met Scarlet Witch, he'd never be able to use it. Okay, so he just have to sit there and watch her do it to be able to figure it out. Okay.
Contradict himself.
Yeah, he says contradict.
We're just warming up the engines. Please hurry, they're gonna find us any second. I just know it.
Well, no, he has a knowledge of that world. Now having knowledge of the past, present, and future of a world can vary. That means you can have all knowledge of the fact of the events that happen on the world. You can have all knowledge of the fact of how the world was created and how it is in the present and how it is going to be in the future. That means you can have knowledge of all the people in the world and their abilities. That varies. I would just assume that means he just has knowledge of everything. Like, he just knows all the stuff. But, okay, well, with that, basically he has Taskmaster's ability, but it's weaker. Like, he can't instantaneously do that, and it's not going to be the same level as everybody else. Like, he basically has to learn it. But if, that means that if he was fighting anybody, let's say it's like a bloodlust fight in the Marvel Universe, he's going to get killed by everybody, ultimately.
We're getting the hell out of here.
Now,
Damn it! Forsen, are you clear?
see, that can give him potential to be almost universal, but it's the fact of just practicality.
Yeah.
It's not practical at all. He'd be better off just trying to use his own techniques, really. Now, explain his speed, because you said that, you told me that he's like, at least sound speed. But then on here it says that he's capable of traveling between worlds,
it's not letting me
galaxies.
move. Oh, there we go.
We're going to
Okay.
that. On here it says he's capable of traveling between worlds, galaxies, dimensions, and universes. So what does that mean? Like, is he flying there? Is he using something to teleport him to these places? Does he make a portal that allows him to travel to these areas? What is it exactly? Well, the reason we need to know that too, because I'll also help us understand his senses. Because if his enhanced senses aren't really making him superhuman, that means that yeah, right. His speed breaks sound barriers. The universal travel and shit is more of a rift ability. Got you. Kind of bend space and time around him to go more or less anywhere, anytime he wants. Okay.
There's an elite AIM unit.
Okay. So he makes a rift in space and around him and allows him to travel different areas. Got you. Okay. So it's more of like dimensional travel, like portal travel. Am I right? Is that how that would be? I mean, that's how that would be. Like a portal type travel.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah. Don't quote me on that though.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I would say that okay, so that helps his speed stay consistent. I mean, yeah. He says physical strength is about the equivalent to Spider-Man, so that means he's like, what, his physical strength is what, building level? Right? I guess it depends on what Spider-Man you're talking about. Are you talking about like Peter Parker Spider-Man, like Tobey Maguire Peter Parker Spider-Man, or like just basic Spider-Man? Portals without portals. Also, that's what it is, like portals without. Okay. Got you. So when it comes to physical strength, is the physical strength something like which Spider-Man? You're talking PS4 Peter Parker. Okay.
I ain't really seen the game like that.
I mean, well, that Peter Parker is just basic Peter Parker, basically. I mean, his villains aren't anything super. Like, I think Rhino is in it. I know Green Goblin, if I'm thinking correctly, is in it. Shocker, Electro.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
PS4 Spider-Man.
Oh, well, let's see. Doc Ock, freaking
Electro.
Yeah, Doc Ock, Electro, Vulture, Rhino.
Is it Shocker in there?
Yeah, Shocker's in there.
So his villains aren't really anything too.
And then he also has Negative. Wait, Mr. Negative. So.
I don't know anything about Mr. Negative.
Basically he can corrupt you with his abilities. Yeah, he basically draws out your darker nature or whatever.
Okay. Well, Eric, if you can, type in some more information about your character, like some feats, so that way we can get some more accurate scale. Cause, basically, if I'm gonna get anything good out of this, I'm gonna have to like calculate some shit on him. Truly. So like, if you don't mind typing in some feats and stuff that your character might have, you can if I have to end up, like finishing the mission and going and like, pulling out my calculator, I'll do that. Hey, enemy, die. Alright, you're dead. Yep, explode. Yep, you're done. Dang, Carlton, is that you comboing them? God damn,
Yeah.
you just did like a full like front flip. You did a luster combo in there. God damn.
Yep.
Combo lines down. Don't fuck them up.
Nah, big fella, I need to hit him with this ultra combo. They need to catch all the work I'm willing to get. And hold up, this dude's almost dead.
Nigga down.
One of these guys is almost dead, so yeah, that's another reason they need to catch the work.
That's a lot of work you're giving them, bro. They ain't getting paid enough to do it that much work.
Hey, but that ain't my problem.
Yeah.
Sounds like an ish. That sounds like an ish them, not an ish we. An ish you, not an ish we.
Well, that didn't quite go as we planned.
God damn it, they're dead!
Now, Jarvis, did my payment
No,
come
we're
in?
good.
Oh.
Sizable transfer has just arrived.
Along came a spider. Fuck that. If it ain't Spider-Man, I don't give a shit.
Oh God. Well, Eric, okay, never mind. You already typed it in. Okay, feats. There are two that stand out the most. The last time he used all of his power, he had to stop himself because he turned the world unstable from the fracture.
Explain when you get back here.
He kept leaving a fracture on the planet. There was also one where he single-handedly wiped out an army rampaging in the billions for ranging. God damn it, my reading. Wiped out an army ranging in the billions for force size, and he wasn't wounded. Probably talking about Obito. Let me see. Okay, let me think. Okay, so you said he had. Okay, so the first one, he used all his power. He had to stop himself because he turned the world unstable from the fracture he kept leaving on the planet. Bro, this is making the first thing you said about him just not being superhuman. Like, that's kind of throwing that out the water. Like, that's contradicting the not superhuman part. But Let's see. What exactly does fractures mean? Does that mean like he's ripping space-time? Yeah, but what exactly is it mean? Like, he's saying that he's leaving fractures on the Earth itself. So does that mean like last time he used his power, he had to stop himself because he had to stop himself because he turned the world unstable from the fractures he kept leaving on the planet. Okay, that's going back to the magic. Okay, my universe. Your universe's magic is a rabbit hole of crazy. Okay. So he's tapping into the universe's magic that's allowing him to leave fractures on the planet. Okay, let me see. How do I look this up without it actually showing me like a fucking fractured bone? What is a fracture? So he's shot fracture in time. Let me see. Fractures are chrono-related phenomenon created by the university time machine constructed outside. Oh, well, that's talking about quantum break, but I guess that's the closest thing I have to a freaking explanation of a fracture, isn't it? Yeah, everything else I'm looking at is a fucking injury in your leg. So I guess I'm going to have to use quantum break as the best explanation as to what a fracture is. A large crack going down into the planet. Oh, you mean that kind of fracture. Okay, okay.
I figured that's what it meant.
Okay, because I was confused. I know there's multiple kinds of fractures. Fracture in time. There's fracture in a planet. There's a fractured leg. That's all I was confused. Okay. Got you. That helps me out a lot more now. Okay. A large crack going down to the planet's core. That is interesting. Going by that, I mean, that also means his power is separating tectonic plates of the planet. Yeah, I mean, that can get him to planetary. Is that what do you think, Greenbay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he would have kept going, you said it, he had stopped himself. So I'm assuming that means if he went all up, bye-bye planet.
Yeah. Now, my only issue is this. So, dude, you might want to change out just him not being superhuman. Like, you're saying enhanced senses, in the sense of his reflexes are enhanced and his physical strength is enhanced to be equal to Spider-Man, but him being there is causing fractures in the planet leading to the Earth's core. Bro, you're gonna have to, you might have to change that part up. You're gonna have to make him some kind of like superhuman to some degree, like a magical being or something. Like, he might not, like, well, you say he's also a master of just hand-to-hand combat too. So you're just gonna have to make him a superhuman. I'm gonna have to change that part up. But everything here, I give him. I'll say, there's not really much I need to calculate here. I would say he's planet level, depending on the extent that he goes to. And being able to take out a. Let me see, the whole point of saying he's not superhuman is a bit of a miscommunication. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, cause when you say he wasn't superhuman, he was just kind of enhanced, like he's just above the average human. That confused me when you sent me his feats, or at least a little bit of things he can do.
A bit.
All right. Now, I'm interested in this. What does this mean? Should probably add this that as affinity to magic. Though he is bound by the rules of whatever world he enters, but he always has the ability to tap into that universe's magic. Now, tapping into the universe's magic and being bound by the rules of that world, how does that affect his magic? Like, it's really difficult for me to actually ask that question or try and give an explanation of what I mean
Big.
there because, all right, it's really difficult for me to get an explanation of like what I mean there because like. Greenback, you think you can help me? You think you can help me explain this? Okay, the character's bound by the rules of the world he enters, but he's always able to tap into the universe's power or universe's magic. How would I ask him how this? Like, I'm trying to.
First of all, magic and like, I don't. Magic and provided
How
by
is
the
it-
universe. Like the universe doesn't give
Yeah.
you magic, and then depending on what universe you enter, magic is just, different.
Yeah. So and it confuses me. It says it's bound by that world's rules. So like, like? I guess what kind of rules? I guess
Fair scratcher.
like I'm trying to think of like what kind of rule could be a thing that could like
Maybe in terms of magical rules, and maybe he means like for Doctor Strange's kind of magic, he kind of have to do is like make the symbols with the hands, but then in terms of like say if he ever went into like fairy tale, maybe it would be like he just kind of the magic circle just kind of appears and he does whatever attack.
see that means that the universe that he's in would just vary with his make his like own abilities vary then. Let's see, he types something in. It says so using magic in DC would be different than Marvel. DC magic is a lot wider range in abilities and the limits are nearly non-existent. Marvel has laws and they've explained their lack of combination between types of magic. Okay. Oh Jesus. Difficult. So, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
It just trying to explain this type of because he's still bound by the rules. He can tap into the magic of that universe of whatever point, but him being bound by rules is what's getting me. Is due to the fact that makes him so much weaker than everybody else, basically. If that makes sense, like everybody else is already aware of these rules. They're bound by it
He's not.
Yeah, like he's not of that universe, and he's just there, and this is new to him, basically, and he has to. And there's limits, like there might be certain. See, okay, and plus he comes from another universe, so like, let me say, he says in essence, he can bring fireballs into Marvel if he knew how to use them in DC. Different cast, different rules, different energy, even if it's the same spell. Oh, he can't. Okay, I read that wrong. And he can't bring fireballs into Marvel if he knew how to use them in DC. Okay. So let's say Doctor Strange's little like magic whip thing that he makes in the Marvel universe. He couldn't go to the DC. He couldn't go to DC and do that same ability because it would be a completely different spell or different way of casting it or something like that. Is that basically what you're saying? Because if that's the case, I think I get it then. Okay, that's how it is. Okay. So that means any magic he has in his own universe, he wouldn't be able to use inside the Marvel universe. Oh, God. Okay, well, if I was putting him a fight against anybody else, he would kind of get stomped. Like, for a fact, he's at least planetary, but that's for his verse.
Because most of
because
most of the moves he already knows. Well, he'd have to completely relearn how to do them because it's a completely different way of doing them in that verse.
Yeah. And I mean, even if you were to drop into a fight, let's say you use him in his universe, and let's say I drop Doctor Strange into a fight against him, I would say Doctor Strange would probably 9 times out of 10 obliterate him just due to his own magical experience, mastery, and skill. Like, for Pete's sake, he fights Dormammu on a regular basis.
Yeah.
He's also fought Divine Being. Like, what Doctor Strange fought Beyonder, right?
I don't know.
I think he was in Secret Wars, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Then yeah, he fought against Beyonder. He even fought in that war, and he survived. Apparently, going by, there wasn't a lot of people that survived that war, but he survived it. So, ooh, that's another thing too. How good is your character's endurance?
Cause like how much damage can he take?
Yeah, how much damage can he take? How long can he last in a fight? Like, if he's fighting someone, can he fight for like days on end and stuff like that? I mean, sadly, in the overall sense anyway, majority of fights I would ever want to put him in, he would get kind of speed blitz because his top speed is only like sound. And, I mean, I could probably put him against, I don't know. I would need your character to be, I would need you to develop your character more before I even try to sit them inside a fight, to be honest. I'm not going to be unfair like that. Don't worry, I will never drop. Don't worry, guys. I'm never gonna drop him against Mary's character.
I was about to make that joke. Actually, it was like, huh? I wonder if you drop him against Mary's character. He fucking dies.
All right, goes into the same universe. Oh wow, I'm going to his universe. I can't wait to fight. Hi, my name's Starlight.
It's like, hi, my name's Starlight. Fucking dies.
Fucking dies. Damn, I just said hi. Am I that repulsive? Am I that repulsive? Oh dear God, what the fuck is that? Mary's character is like, it's bad. I have to power scale her characters as she's telling me shit about them. I'm like, Mary.
To be honest, they can't. To be honest, her characters can't really even be scaled like that, though.
They can. It's
well,
just
they can.
Well,
they can.
Like, they can fight.
Just
high tier Marvel.
They can. It's just more like, well, her characters give you a headache by the end of scaling them or trying to scale them.
I basically told her this. Her characters can fight like freaking top cosmic level, like cosmic tier characters in Marvel, like, and she doesn't realize how strong they are.
And apparently she made them that strong on fucking accident.
Yeah, but she intends to keep them that way.
Nah.
She said the way the story working, she's not doing it in the sense of, oh, they get these powers and they're training to get stronger. No, it's more of a thing where they kind of just automatically have these powers and they're strong with them. And it's not meant to really like be a superhero like development thing.
No, there is no development. They're strong. Them existing fucking causes the apocalypse, basically. Fuck that.
Well, Ruby having a kid, Ruby giving birth is like destroying, like, all the planets aligned and it's causing fucking natural disasters all over the place. So that's one. Then her kids existing and danger existing, and if they were to have kids, existence is gone.
Imagine giving birth and a fucking black hole just spawns out of nowhere. That's basically what that is.
There's an SCP that can do that.
What?
You remember like the 7 women? If they give birth, bye-bye existence. Everything's done.
God God damn
Oh
it.
yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wanted to forget that those existed.
But yeah, he typed in something else. He says this is some. He said this is something I actually forgot about. Um, he said something I actually forgot about. Often he has He has no limits to energy. Like he doesn't get exhausted. He doesn't get exhausted ever. However, his defense would be like Hawkeye, dodging focus. He wears armor, but nothing stops shit from harming him. He's he has a very high pain tolerance though, so he can take a lot of hits due to pain tolerance. But basically, by
But
stabbing with a knife, the knife is going through his ass like a
yeah,
fucking 1,000-degree knife through a damn plastic cup. Got you. So he's not much more durable than the average human.
durability, but now he has a high pain tolerance, also known as his fucking nerves are shot.
Yeah. Fucking nerves are shot. God damn it. Can't fucking feel shit.
Like
You
sometimes,
stab him, he gets stabbed. He might walk it off, but he could still bleed out. Yeah.
like sometimes I'm like, I feel like it would be cool if I couldn't feel pain, but then on the other end, I'm like, oh shit, I might accidentally fucking die because my ass didn't realize I just snapped my own fucking neck.
Yeah. See, I'm just gonna put it like this. So your character, this is the, I guess you could say this is probably my final verdict on the sense of your character's. I'm gonna get Carlton and Green Bay's opinion on this too. Your character is planetary threat with human durability. With, how can I put it? With almost infinite intelligence, like almost infinite knowledge. So, planetary
He
strength,
has
human
what Luther
durability,
strives
almost
for.
infinite, right? Near infinite knowledge, but his magic ability, how can I put it? It's not limited in the sense of energy, but it wouldn't be as strong as anyone else's. Like how you said he would have Scarlet Witch's abilities. He would never be able to truly pull them off, though. You know, like he can warp reality, but his reality warping would be nowhere near as good as hers. So if I was to drop him in a fight against her, he's done. If I was to drop him to a fight against Doctor Strange, he's done. Doctor Fate, dead. Actually, to be fair, Spider-Man should stomp him too, because he could just speed blitz him, because Spider-Man's just faster than him. So, in the sense of dropping him to fight with two characters, he would still get beat out. I hate to say it, no matter how cool it is that your character's so smart, actually his intelligence can get him to universal depending on how he uses the intelligence. He's someone that gets beat he would still get beat by Iron Man, Batman, he would get beat by Lex Luthor, just due to the fact of their intelligence leads to their technology and their own capabilities in the sense of fighting. Like, your character is, would you say, a master in combat, both fighting and planning. He also just knows just about everything that involves weapons, how to use them, and the best ways to use them. That there's levels to mastery. Like Batman, me and Green Bay brought this up earlier. Batman is a master of what is it?
Every known form of combat in DC, basically.
Yeah, he knows how to do every form of combat in DC, plus his own self-made martial art. So, I think if they were to fight, especially because it seems like he has to get past his armors. I'm sorry, if he has the Hellbat armor on, he has to fucking, I can't remember what that 8th-dimensional suit armor is, but if he has that, you know, I don't see him stopping anything like that either. But his intelligence does get him to a massive point. Possibly, it could get him to universal if he was to be someone that creates things. But yeah, planetary threat, human durability. It would be safe for me to say cosmic level intelligence.
Yeah.
Cosmic level intelligence. Okay. Yeah, I think that's my verdict. I think that's what I'll say. He said, see, his story goes about that his knowledge, all his knowledge and my creations are from me, the creator, and any other world is more or less good luck on your own situation. Damn, bro, you travel to Marvel. Have fun. You out my jurisdiction, big fella.
It's like, damn, bro, you. It's like, damn, bro, you appeared in Mary's verse. Well, guess you're on your own. Bye. Have fun with that.
Have fun with those 90 million black holes.
It's like, damn, yo ass landed in, goddamn, it's like, damn, yo ass landed directly in the middle of SAO. Have fun with that.
Goddamn, your ass man landed dead smack in the middle of Tournament Power as Jiren's punching Goku in the face.
Damn, yo ass, it's like, damn, yo ass done landed in the middle of the fight between Ashura and Chakravartin. Shit.
Damn, you spawned directly in the center of Ashura versus Chakravartin as Ashura was punching him. You spawned in between him and his fists.
Well, yo ass dead.
Damn.
Nigga, you dead.
Damn, my friend. You spawned with, damn, my friend. You spawned in with God, so let it be like something.
Oh God, nigga, you dead. Oh, he dead.
He dead.
But I get you. So he basically see his story goes about that all his knowledge are in Eric's, the writer's creation. From me, the creator in any other world is more or less a good luck on your own.
Fucking good luck.
That is great.
Because now you gotta
Good
follow
luck,
their
bro.
rules, nigga. Now you gotta follow the other author's rules. Otherwise, yo ass is just fucked.
That's funny. That's actually funny. Okay.
It's like, oh damn, you landed in another verse. Good fucking luck.
So basically, I mean, going by that, if it's you that makes these things for him possible in any degree, because it's not like you're just the writer, you are actually interacted within the verse and this character in itself. So that would mean also that this character could be infinite because of you,
Thanks for
and
those
because of what
coordinates,
you
Jarvis.
choose to
I
give
can't believe
him.
I let Taskmaster trick me. He's stepping up his game.
What up, what?
If AIM decrypts it, they'll have access to all of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s assets. Locations, agents,
I don't know if I
everything.
explained that right.
You say he
So
did
what,
infinite?
we about to fight Taskmaster? Or...
Oh, I don't know if we are or not. But I said he would be technically infinite due to the fact that
He's still a concept, basically, so yes, he does have potential because the author hasn't written him to, what he truly wants him to be. So yeah, he could easily make him whatever the hell he wants to, so of course he'd be infinite. There's no established verse yet. There's no rules really set up yet. He doesn't have the story put together, it's more so still of a concept on a page. So of course, yeah, he has the potential. Like Naruto, when Naruto was being created, Naruto could potentially be fucking, infinite plus.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is launching a
Like
full-scale
3D infinite,
assault
4D,
on
whatever,
Taskmaster's
but
compound.
the author
We
chose
lost
not to
the
go that
run
way.
at the vault, but we should be able to hold them off.
well,
Meanwhile,
the
you'll
way he's
infiltrate
talking
the
about
main
it
building
is
and
that
take
his
back
entire
Fury's
character
base.
in itself
Just
is
have to
based
help
around.
Time to decrypt it yet.
So you are whatever you want the character to be, then it's up to you.
Okay, there's an AIM
Oh, God,
checkpoint
that's
just ahead of your
weird.
position.
In that
Clear it out
situation, dude, our
completely before
scaling
moving
wouldn't
on to the
matter
main
because,
facility.
He's whatever you want him to be.
There.
like I said,
This is a concept.
yeah,
at
he's
that point.
literally what.
So if
Yeah,
you
he's
want
literally
him to
just a
be
concept. He's whatever you want him to be.
whatever the hell you want him to be. Now if you're gonna make a fleshed out version story, then yeah. But I'd just say right now it's a concept, so.
Yeah. Like, what I would say, going based off the abilities stuff that you gave me, he's planetary in strength. Like, as attack potency, he's planetary, but his durability is average human. Right, that's how I would put it. And his knowledge is cosmic,
On my
but
mark. Go, go, go!
the idea is that I created the character with limits physically, mentally, as long as he resides in.
Get ready.
Oh, so if he's in your universe, his limitations are endless. He doesn't have any limitations, basically. But if he was to leave out of that universe, he is bound by whatever that universe's rules or whatever that universe's creator has set out for everybody. Essentially, he basically would be useless in the Marvel universe. Am I right? Yeah, he'd be basically useless in the Marvel universe in that case. If you're not there, if he's not in your universe, it just doesn't matter. He doesn't stand a chance. Oh goodness, that is an interesting concept. Now how wide would your universe span in that case? Would it be anywhere that this character travels is considered your universe? Like, how does that work?
Good work.
Oh, by the way, let me know if the gameplay's still going fine for you, because like I'm looking at my stream on my computer, but like my internet here is not the best, so it kind of like freezes up at times. But I don't know if it's like freezing up on your end, so just let me know if that's happening.
By the way, Durante, I'm in the process of like making a character.
Oh gosh. Powerscaling. Let's get it.
No, like I'm in the process of it. It's not done yet, but basically, he's basically supposed to be the concept of nothingness.
I'm just bro.
Like basically the very idea of like nothing.
I told you once before, but I haven't I just haven't put it on paper yet, and it's not like a full concept to be honest. But legit, I guess I need to. I have this whole universe in my head I made up. I just need to actually write it down and give it some kind of, flow. I don't like power scaling concepts. I need like concrete things that are already like in motion.
Look at, give me 1 second. He typed something. I gotta sit here and look at it to understand what he. My universe is whatever I create. To also clear something my friend contested. Know if I write if I write a fanfic that is separate from the universe anyone else has written. Wait, your friend contested. No, if I mean, so wait. Your friend said if he was to write a fanfic that is separate from the universe anyone else has written. So if your friend was to write a fanfic, that's not actually your universe, so that's not your character technically, right? Like it's your character, but like he wouldn't have the ability to do anything because it's a fanfic. Is that what you're saying?
Expect a fight.
Oh, yeah, but go ahead. Did you say your character that you were talking about was like a Gamora type character?
I have multiple characters I've made. Multiple.
Oh.
It's a lot of shit. I told Mary about it one night, but I've kind of switched some things up since then.
I was more likely there. I just don't. That was so long ago.
Yeah. But yeah, basically with my character, it's basically supposed to be the concept of nothingness, but he took on a human name because he was bored. Basically his name.
I'm bored. I'm calling myself Kenny.
No, his name is Leon Sasko.
Leon Sasko.
What? First off, where the fuck do you get Sasko from?
It just.
Is that like Mexican Costco?
What? No. But no.
Wait, you say
actually,
Castro?
No, Sasko. S-A-S-C-O.
Sasko. Say, hold up, bro. Man, Castro on Block off one was hard as fuck. You remember he had that strip in the bed, and then you shot his dumb ass, and then her dumb ass picked up the shotgun, but she dumb as fuck. She can't shoot shit.
Hold up. This nigga said you say Castro.
Hold up, bro. You can play him in the 5. You remember, bro?
God damn it,
motherfucker! I played that mission multiple times.
This nigga said
you put this nigga.
I'm like, motherfucker, put some goddamn pants on. Shit.
I done shot this motherfucker. I'm like, damn.
Look,
bro,
if I'm gonna shoot your ass, at least put some goddamn clothes on and shit. Fuck.
well, say, bro, so this nigga made cash flow.
But nah, his name is freaking Leon Sasko.
Tall building?
Leon Sasko.
What did I tell you?
What kind of name is Sasko?
To be honest, it's partially based on this one Jamaican singer named Agent Sasko.
Is that supposed to wound me?
Oh yeah, you are Jamaican, aren't you?
Take out your
Yes.
Sounds nothing like it, but he's Jamaican.
Look, motherfucker. My mom's is Jamaican. My grandma is
Does she
Jamaican.
sound like it though?
Yes, actually.
Oh. He's a Jamaican that speaks Japanese. I bet that sounds interesting.
You think both?
Look, motherfucker. But yeah, basically, let's see. My mom's Jamaican. My grandma's Jamaican. My dad is like, my dad is fucking just. My dad was born here in America. Like, that's. I don't know. So according,
Who's that?
it's like, wait, what?
Huh?
What happened to you, Taskmaster? Too
Green Bay,
scared
what'd you
to
say
fight
last time?
Huh?
Prison up, Commander.
Huh?
What? I ain't saying nothing. I'm serious. I didn't actually say anything. Shoot
So Eric says correct. The abilities I listed are only are the.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. I just completely like just said what I said, like the Carlton, and then just completely skipped past all of it.
Dick.
Get inside.
What?
Screw you.
Everyone in. The main data
I have
center
only
is
one,
on the lower
douche.
floor. Jarvis, status report.
You nearly won?
No, I said I have only one, douche.
Oh,
Has already started the
Look,
decryption.
motherfucker.
Let's work fast then.
My mom is not a hoe. Not in the
Okay,
slightest.
the process is run through a series of turbines. I'm sure Fury would come up with a more elegant solution, but we're out
Okay,
of time.
so you said
We're just gonna
correct. The
smash
abilities I listed are only the things that stay the same no matter what universe he goes to. For example, his physical enhancements and magical abilities will remain,
They know
but
why
he
we're here,
technically
Sykes.
will
Let's
have
be guard.
the knowledge of
Ignore
Tony
them if
Stark
you can,
because
just
I didn't
destroy
create
the
him.
turbines before they complete the decryption.
He would also potentially stay dead since it's through me he revives, so I theoretically have to recreate him like loading a previous save. Oh,
Got something in your eye?
okay then. So basically, yeah, so basically if he's not in the universe, he's basically just a normal person. I mean, like, he has his magical abilities and stuff. He's like any other member of the Avengers, basically. Interesting. Okay. So in his universe, in your universe, he is planetary with human durability. But in other universes, he's likely city level, right? Or am I saying that? No, you said physical habits and magical abilities would stay. So no, yeah, he'd still be planetary. He just, would be surprised by a lot of other people. Yeah.
There are 4
Yeah,
accelerator turbines in
I think
total.
that's about right. What do y'all think?
It won't be long
Planetary?
before they have access to Fury's
With,
data.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Planetary, human durability.
Let's go.
In his own
Destroy
universe,
those
likely
turbines.
stronger. In own universe, likely universal plus. But in other universes, planetary. That's fair. So this would also make him not usable in like death battle fights. It would make him not usable at all because he wouldn't really be able to scale to those other people. He's like a more vulnerable version of Captain America in any other universe, with like Doctor Strange when he first discovered magical levels. Different magic levels, magical power. Okay, so basically, going to other universes, he's the equivalent to Captain America, but his magical abilities are the equivalent to Doctor Strange when he first discovered magic. So then he wouldn't be planetary in other universes. If he's in a universe that's not his own, then he would not be planetary. He would be like city level. Right? Well, what do y'all think? City level?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, I think in that case, I guess we got all we really need to know then in that situation. Yeah. In your universe, your character's potentially like low tier on the low end planet level, but he has basically the max potential ability to become planetary if he chooses, or if you choose for him to be at that time. I guess you have the potential to be planetary, but going by let's say going by him being in other universes, he would just be probably like city level, large city level,
Is Taskmaster usually this quiet?
with still cosmic level intelligence though.
Okay, ow.
You're fine, don't worry about it.
Am I?
Still alive, aren't you?
Yeah, you're right. Bullshit. Bullshit. My ass is almost dead.
Don't die.
Why are there so many big motherfuckers?
I don't know. Why do I have to actually fight them seriously? Why does Kate Bishop's parry not work?
Well, actually, we only need to destroy the sandbox and then clear the area.
Yeah, don't fucking up that, guys. He's not my most powerful, but he's my favorite. Unlike my friends, however, I always make rules to my characters to avoid being too overpowered. I don't blame you for that. I don't blame you there. Because all the time his characters brought up shit. Every time he brought up his friend's characters to me, I just kind of look at him like, what the fuck?
Cause see,
Like, they'd be like, imagine Doctor Strange with the intelligence of like, what, like, because they would be mixing you, but like, imagine Doctor Strange with the intelligence of Doctor Fate.
What? Kind of like you're not
But with the physical strength of Hulk.
weird.
Bullshit.
So, like, if you do that, you kind of need to make
And
it
and the one thing, so he'd be like, and the hand-to-hand combat ability of like Batman. I'm like, what the fuck?
why?
No, like stop basing it off other characters. Like you can use like a blueprint from a character,
Data was sent to an
Like,
office.
see, for
and then
me,
kind of
like,
just world build off that.
Get that elevator
But
open.
don't copy.
like, see, for me, my character as a concept of nothingness, like that alone, is already pretty fucking broken. It's like you are literally the exact concept of nothing.
What's our plan, Commander?
Want to hear the worst that you got? Oh, sure, why not? Fuck it.
Oh.
But
But at the same time, I live at him because,
Without it, we're starting
well, more specifically, he doesn't fight seriously ever because,
Commander
well,
Taskmaster has begun uploading
he's
the
bored.
data to AIM's servers.
How long do we have?
A few minutes at most.
Hopefully it's enough.
I have a version of Lilith I'm working on. A lot of people don't know who Lilith is, but
I've only done it once.
I like her.
Lilith?
Lilith, are
you know
you,
Lilith.
by
Adam
Lilith, are you
Sherwood.
talking like,
Hardly.
wait, you said who?
Not like you.
Adam Sherwood's wife.
Giving up?
That Lilith.
Is it?
Shield gave up on me.
Seen as demons.
Remember?
Oh, stuck in that, huh?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anything left of Fury's pet project.
The world built off of that. I got like my own version of hell. That's pretty cool.
Hold up, did I just fucking hear
Mary,
Deadpool?
see, for Mary's character, I don't know if Deadpool's ever gonna show up in this game. If he does, I'll be cool, but I don't think he is.
Nah,
I'd
they
be down
confirmed
for
him as a
that.
character.
She wrote, kids.
Yeah. But like, I mean, Mary's characters, they're like overpowered, but they're not like based off of. I mean, granted, they're all original characters, but it's just their abilities kind of sometimes have to, like, you know,
Finally.
when you hear, why does Taskmaster look like a whole KKK
He
leader?
Apparently, too,
really
those are
does.
clones. Those are clones, by the way. So he got, yeah, the Klansman.
You can try.
The
Oh
Taskmaster
no,
Klansman.
the Klansman?
The Taskmaster Klan.
Oh god,
Bro, just a bunch of
the
Taskmasters.
cult of Taskmaster.
Oh my gosh, KKK. No, it's KKK. I just really hate the fucking Avengers.
I just really hate the fucking.
No.
Avengers. What about the black one? You murdered him. Well, I mean, stop it.
No. run those goddamn fucking Girl Scout cookies y'all got. What? Don't that little kid sell Girl Scout cookies? I am not a kid. Shut your dumb ass up. Run them Girl Scout cookies. I like them tag-alongs with peanut butter filled ones.
Oh damn! I actually really do like that.
Run them tag-alongs with Samoas. I'm trying to...
Oh God.
You remember how in school they would just like make you sell chocolate and shit?
Bro, look, man, tell you something about something talking about me, bro. First of all, that chocolate did not get sold correctly.
See, and it got to the point where I said, "Fuck it, I'm not selling this shit. I'm gonna just eat it. I'm gonna just eat this damn shit."
Bro, world's finest chocolate, man. Oh my god, like, bro, because it used to be like a
That shit
dollar
was
a
actually
bar. Yeah, it was like a $1 a bar, right? But then, you know, people never really sold them right. So it'd be like, yeah, man, you know, I get it. They just give them to their friends and shit. I sell them for like way less. I'm like, bro, man.
See, for me,
Hey, I'm selling chocolate today.
See, for me, I didn't sell it because I didn't give a fuck about meeting the dollar quota. Fuck that.
I swear, bro. I swear no one did, bro. Like, whenever they got them because basically it was money. Like, mainly like singing and stuff did it. I played football, right? We surprisingly we never had to do it. The cheerleaders did, and I remember the cheerleaders were like, they would sell it, but they actually wouldn't sell it the way they were supposed to. You know, like, bro, I swear to God, I'd be like, man, look, hey, pass one of the chocolate bar. I got you. Like,
Yeah, that's basically how it was.
Girls got to be the same way, bro.
Didn't nobody give a fuck about selling them shits? Nah, them
Also,
shits was just delicious, and people were like, "Hey, yo, if you give me like 2 of those, I'll give you like 2 quarters."
Like, I'm sell, you know,
great,
like
I'm
Girl
down.
Scout cookies and shit. My nigga, bro, she had boxes and boxes, bro. We used to just get Girl Scout cookies. We buy them just to support the cause, but at the same time, bro, we getting that stuff free.
It's like, cause see,
Like-
for me, I have a friend that lived next door that would sell Girl Scout cookies, and I would just get like hella good discounts on the damn
Okay.
tagalongs, and it's like, cause them shits was good, like peanut butter and chocolate tagalongs, them shits were good as hell. Actually, if I remember correctly, it's like if I remember correctly, my mom liked them so much she bought her entire stock.
Entire stock. But,
He just told me a god awful one.
but
Like I didn't have to like. The beginning part of it was enough to make me go like, oh dear God. Take Broly's battle instinct and mix it with Naruto's shadow clone. They all get battle instinct at the same time. These bastards have bodies like Venom without the weakness. Wanda chaos magic, Dr. Fate's
What the
intellect and knowledge of fate, and uses fuse Wath dark side.
the fuck did you make? Would you like okay?
Why is that a thing?
What he just described to me.
What dumbass?
What he just described to me, it's the equivalent of when a little kid draws like a piece of crap on paper, and then you have to act like it's cool. No, that's good, honey. That's what that reminds me of. Like, bro, like what?
I'm
But
not
see,
power
but y'all
scaling that.
grown
I
ass
refuse to
men
power
writing this
scale
shit.
that.
Grown ass man,
I
right?
refuse to power scale that. That's
Bro,
fucking.
you a grown ass man writing. Bro, that sounds like a 2-year-old made it.
I still want to know how the fuck Taskmaster just took a goddamn rocket to the face and got out with barely any damage.
No, he dodged the explosion apparently after the explosion hit. I'm confused on that.
Bullshit.
Paycheck was worth it. Send a message to A.
Nah, his frames are weird sometimes.
Yeah.
No, we have to do with the problem like we dodge and move, and like you get like the screen slows down for you and everything, but you still get hit. It's like the opposite for him. Like the move will hit him, but then it won't count. And he'll dodge, but like he's late to dodge though, so it should hit him, but it doesn't. I don't know why that's the thing.
Small bullshit.
Buggy as shit. Yeah, so like I want to say, Eric, I refuse to power scale that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. The friend that wrote that can be banned from that Discord.
Now, Commander.
Oh god, I ain't Discord.
So we keep going.
He has a Discord for like people that want to make these characters for power scaling or try and power scale characters. Like one of them tried to say that Luffy could solo. I think someone tried to say Luffy could solo like early Dragon Ball, and I said fuck no.
Bullshit.
And by the way, they were talking about pre-time skip Luffy, so I was like,
What
oh
the fuck?
dear God, no.
It's better
Yeah,
than
no.
See, it's on like Discord servers and like having a shit ton of people because you get some dumbass fights night and like the guy like Iron sent us like a debate. Who was it? It was Sakura versus somebody. But he said Sakura was like universal or some shit.
What?
Who said that?
You remember? I remember Iron sent us that thread a long time ago. He was like, "Bro, this guy said Sakura was universal or whatever." Because essentially, like, okay, here's the thing: there is a universal meta for Naruto. I'm not gonna say I fully
Sakura ain't
believe
part
in it
of it.
because Sakura ain't part of it, and it's kind of one of those weird arguments as to where you can't objectively say that's true. And like, I mean, I get it. Like, they do create stuff, but creation, most of the time it does equal what you can do. So like, your creation does equal destruction usually, but in this case, I don't want to say that because in Naruto there are some jutsus that can be cast by weaker people that can take out higher people. So I don't want to say that. But I don't know. So you believe Naruto is universal? I wouldn't use it in an actual debate. You could debate it, but I wouldn't use it to scale the characters. But this guy firmly believed that Sakura was just universal.
Wow.
No, sorry.
Like, bro.
Okay, all jokes aside, Sakura is a pretty freaking decent character in the sense of her usefulness. She actually is pretty dang useful in the sense of she has a great medical ninjutsu. She is actually extremely strong physically. She's not stupid. She's actually kind of smart. But her biggest thing is the fact of her healing ninjutsu. She's a medical ninja. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
she's not useless, but she's not fucking universal.
Absolutely fucking not.
People think that it's just a danger. So like, usually, like, I'm not trying to flame anybody, but I'm kind of calling people out on it. So like, people who kind of want to create characters, right? They tend to not know how to power scale in a weird way. So, like, I don't get it, and that's why they kind of use other characters to kind of have a basis. So it sounds strange, right? You can use other characters as, like, your blueprint, right? It's fine, okay? Like, I'm not, there's no problem with you, like, if you want your character to be an archer, there's archers are just archers. You're not copying anything in that regard. You want your character to be a demon, there's no, fault in that. If you want your character to be based off of somebody, there's no fault with that. But when you legit say, yeah, this character plus this character make this character, though this character is like, think like the strength of this character, speed of this character. I'm like, that's not original. That's just you basically making a shit ton of characters a goddamn fusion dance. Like the fuck?
Yeah.
It's not original. It's literally at that point just copy and paste. And so these same people,
another bad one. Eric sent me another one.
these people actually think, but they don't know how to power scale either. So like they'll make these dumbass custom characters. Like Seth brought this up on his streams, like one of his old friends. Like, he had these stupid custom Dragon Ball characters he wanted him to scale. Like, he still believed the power levels were relevant in Dragon Ball. And Seth was like, bro, I can't believe I actually did this shit, and that this video is, like, lost in my fucking archives. I was still, like, in high school when I did this shit. He said, bro, like, literally his characters just rip off of already, like, this guy is, like, literally Vegeta. This motherfucker is literally Vegeta. Like, he's like, and I scaled that. Like, why did I scale that? What the fuck's wrong with me? It ain't even make sense. It's like his power level is dual decillion, octillion. Like, I don't even think that's a real number. Like,
that's not even a fucking number.
And like he was like, yeah, my character's like unique and they're strong as fuck. So I believe his dumb ass. And so he's like, edit my video for me. I'm like, fine, I'll edit it for you and I'll go over it. I literally just uploaded it because I didn't want to tell him that his shit fucking sucked. He said, but hey,
his ass proceeds to watch the video. It's like,
God, I can't believe I did this. Like, it would have been different if he wanted me to, like, help him with a concept. But, no, he wanted me to scale something that was just kind of gibberish in a way. It didn't make any fucking sense. I'm like, bro, this guy, I'm sorry, like, you made this character? I'm like, what website did you use and what template did you use? Because, like, this guy literally looks verbatim like fucking Berta. Like, bro, did you steal this? Did you steal this somebody, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, Berta shouldn't be able to use Kaioken times 20 and go Super Saiyan fucking 4 at the same time. Like, dude, what is that? Like, it's not original, and that's what people just tend to do. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna make some character. Okay, cool. But he's literally basic. He's
Oh,
goofy.
Durante. I'll be back.
He's fucking goofy
Alright.
though. Like, bro, nobody wants that. Like, bro, like, be original enough. Like, bro, like, come on, man. Like, it's just stupid. It's like, do you remember how people used to make them old, like, them Sonic characters back in the day? You know what I mean?
You're talking about Sonic characters?
Yeah, people used to make up Sonic characters. You know what I mean? Like, they'd actually,
Yeah.
like, make them up, but they wouldn't be unique. It'd be stupid. Like, some dude, some dude make Drift the Hedgehog. Okay, what's so special about Drift the Hedgehog?
He can drift.
Drift the Hedgehog, he has Sonic Spin Dash, right? But guess what though? It's different because apparently his Spin Dash is actually sharp. I'm like, nigga, what?
Motherfucker.
Wait, first of all,
Durante, don't start the thing
Sharp.
yet. I'm grabbing stuff.
I'm like, the fuck
Alright.
was Sonic supposed to be a kitchen like now? Like the sharp.
Okay, hold up. He says sharp, but does he not realize that the spin dash can still cut through people?
Yeah, he said,
Or
yeah, he be
objects?
sharp. I'm like,
Like that
Sonic can already do that, my friend.
It's like it's a
So
spin
he-
dash, but
it's
it's a
sharp.
buzzsaw.
I'm like,
though.
That's what it
Did you
is.
forget that the spin dash is like the speed of it is so immense it can cut and break through just about, not just about, actually anything. It's cutting. It's not just breaking through things. It's
So
cutting.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck this man meant, bro. And like Drift the Hedgehog, apparently like he was combined with like Link. And I'm like, see, this is why y'all motherfuckers don't need to be doing this shit. It's not original. And like, it's sad too, because I get it when we were younger, we did dumb shit like we made Super Saiyan 5, we made, like Dark, Ultra, Super Sonic, we made dumb shit like that, but we were young. If you're a grown ass person doing this shit, bro, something wrong.
See,
And you serious about it too, like, it ain't fan fiction, no, this shit serious, bro.
See, you know what? You know what's funny though? I remember, like, cause see, I did it too. When I was younger, I made a dumbass Sonic
course.
character. But basically, what happened was, I made a Sonic character, and basically, his name was like Cryo or whatever the fuck. And basically, he had, obviously, as his name would dictate, ice powers. And basically, he had a sword. And basically, you remember freaking Yu-Gi-Oh's shit from Alicization,
dear
where
God.
basically he stabs his sword into the ground and does Blue Rose Bloom, and freaking ice appears everywhere. That's basically what the shit was. And I'm like, motherfucker, didn't I make this shit when I was like 5? What the fuck? It was like, see, and I just saw the shit, and I'm like, didn't I make this shit when I was 5? Hold the fuck up.
No. Bro, real quick, here's another idea he threw in there, like one of his friends had made. Basically, the Discord he has is called Freelance Comics, and it's where him and a group of friends make fake comic book characters and stuff like that. They branch or whatever. Listen to this one. This one's gonna make you want to kill yourself. Alright,
Alright. I mean, I already do, but...
Imagine Darkseid fused with Venom.
What?
Then absorb Dr. Fate, Scarlet
What?
Witch,
Huh?
and Scarlet Witch, learn Shadow Clone,
What?
and him and his clones got battle instinct. He said, I know you. He said, I know you're worried. He was buffed later. Basically got the Infinity Stones, combined the power with every single Lantern ring at once, and then unlock Super Saiyan God.
Bro, this is shit you would put in like mods.
Durante?
I'm having an aneurysm on sheer stupidity.
Durante? Fucking kill me. Fucking kill me right now. I want to die. Words cannot describe the massive splitting headache I just gained from the sheer stupidity of that statement. Will y'all judge me if I took this kitchen knife in my hand and just kind of like plunged it into my head, just like really stuck it in there?
Just do it child's play style, and it'd be good.
All right, cool.
No, he said, I swear to every one of you, we get good ideas too.
I mean, that's cool, but dear God, that shit makes me want to split my skull open.
Dude, those two. Is that even really like fake character? That's just you grabbing a whole bunch of characters and making them do the fusion dance.
Nah, fuck
with
that.
each other,
Nah,
and
nah,
then
fuck that. That's literally you having characters together and having them do a goddamn circle jerk and do the goddamn summoning jutsu.
It's a
And
kindergarten
this is
picture.
the monstrosity that came out.
It's legit a kindergarten picture. That's what I see. Like when people do stuff like that. Like, it's a kindergarten picture, bro.
dude, I just see that freaking shadow monster from Stranger Things. That's just it. Like, it's just a gigantic walking beast that makes no goddamn sense. The two Mars just have the funniest one. Yeah, they do have some funny ones that also make me want to commit die. But you know, it's just whatever. Why Super Saiyan God? You know someone. You know he's told me, like, when he told one of his friends that I'm a power scaler. They said ask your friend what he thinks of the idea of Mastered Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan God Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. I said my exact words was kick him out the Discord.
Kick him out the goddamn Discord.
And funny enough, he banned him immediately. He said, "Why did he say?" He said, "Why'd you ban me?" He said, "God himself spoke."
God spoken.
God has spoken. It's like, kick him now. It's like, got banned. It's like, why'd you ban me? God has spoken.
God has spoken. God dude.
Just gets banned immediately. It's like, why'd you do that? My lord, it's like the Lord of my religion has told me to. It's like has told me that you're speaking bullshit, and thus you must be punished.
Hold up. Don't tell me, bro. When we have one of his friends are just like Juan. Apparently, they say that Super Saiyan God is more powerful than Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
What? Oh god, another person that thinks 2 plus 2. Wait, no, that thinks 2 times 2 equals 4 is greater than 2 times 5 equals 10. Another one. God fucking damn it. Who's denying basic math this time?
Hold on. I'm just gonna go ahead and debunk that now. Just let me just. Give me a second. I debunk the shit out of this, okay?
What even is the multiplier for Super Saiyan God? I don't even remember what that shit was.
Don't worry about it. I'm about to just go ahead and look this up.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna just get me some
Super Saiyan
sip.
God stronger than Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan?
According to science fiction and fantasy stack exchange, according to Dragon Ball Wikia, Super
Hell
Saiyan
no.
Blue is more powerful than Super Saiyan God. It's said to far exceed its predecessor.
So, I'm pretty sure that's valuable enough, right? That's enough, right?
They're never going to it again, by the way.
Oh,
Meaning some fear.
Yeah.
Hold up. Durante. Just a part of me thought that Siri will actually know whatever Google was going to be like. According to science fiction and fantasy, it says right here, in the case of Super Saiyan God is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. Hell no.
No, he said that his friend's logic was. He said his argument was Super Saiyan God is the power of all Saiyans. So if they go Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, they no longer have that. Bitch, they're still Super Saiyan
Bitch,
God.
what?
There's actually
They just go Super Saiyan while in the form.
The thing about, let me see, what is it? Super Saiyan God. Goku wasn't the first. It was what's his name? I can't remember. It starts with R, but I can't remember his name. But he was the first one, and that's who Beerus was looking for, but he died. And then Goku did the ritual to get it.
Motherfucker, that's like saying.
And
That's like saying because Naruto went KCM, it was like KCM plus Sage of Six Pass mode, he loses all the abilities that he got from KCM.
Like, that just doesn't make. See, like I said, the thing about that too is though they say he loses all of that, but that makes no sense because he's still Super Saiyan God. He just goes Super Saiyan while he's in the form, so it gives him Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
It's literally in the name.
The fuck?
It's in the name.
Like.
Also, real quick, can I just say, I swear to God, if I ever see some shit about Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2.
Silence. You're not speaking that to existence. We have Ultra Instinct. That's it. We're done. We're done with this. But like, not to mention, I'm sorry, we see this too. For him to say that they no longer have that, it's funny he says that. Where if you watch the Tournament of Power when Goku's fighting Kale and Caulifla, guess what? Guess what form he goes into? Super Saiyan God. And I don't mean Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. No, I mean Super Saiyan God, the red-haired Super Saiyan, fucking ginger. He turns into that.
And let's not even get into the fact that, of the fucking Broly movie.
Yep, he does it there too. Yep, which that movie is fucking canon.
Even though it screws over the entirety of Dragon Ball's lore.
I could go over that again if you would like for me to.
You could with your friend here.
I think I might have explained it to him before, but I could explain how that movie completely screws over the storyline. He also claims Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan should be more powerful than Ultra Instinct since one is a god form and one is just, and I quote, a boost.
Bitch. 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 Even if it is just a boost, does he not realize how big that boost actually is?
No, does he not real? No, you don't have to say that. For him to say that it's just a boost. It's funny you say that when that boost is what beat Jiren.
Meanwhile, freaking, as far as I know, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan didn't beat Jiren.
I hate humans.
Indeed.
Sorry, let me phrase that. Incompetent humans.
No, I hate humans as a whole. Because bold of you to assume humans are anything but incompetent.
Yeah.
I say, even though there's some hella smart humans out there.
That niggas looked up as Super Saiyan 5 stronger than Super Saiyan God. Hold up. Super Saiyan 5 is the strongest Saiyan can reach.
Motherfucker, Super Saiyan 5 doesn't even fucking exist.
Dragon Ball AF fan, it's Dragon Ball AF, Dragon Ball AF, Dragon Ball AF. It's fine, we're good.
I was about to be like, bitch, it doesn't exist.
You know, this is one I've always wondered. Why did Super Saiyan 3 lose the eyebrows? Let's see. I always thought the eyebrows disappeared because the brow itself increased in size, effectively thinning out the eyebrow hair just enough that it's not visible. Apparently, Super Saiyan 3 has coined up because someone did a drawing of Raditz and Piccolo fuse, hence no eyebrow.
Bro, see. Y'all motherfucking
EG. I want to die. Durante, who made this shit?
Oh no. Wait, Durante, I don't think I told you yet. He was banned for this. He was banned for his stupidity after he took King Kong's side and Godzilla vs. Kong. Why does that make me want to end the stream?
Durante, I need to eat something before my ass fucking loses any more brain cells.
I don't think eating's gonna get you more brain cells, bro.
No, no, no. It doesn't help me gain them. It just helps me maintain what's left.
He said I only have one dumbass left in my chat now. That's fair.
No,
That's fair.
no. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Durante. It doesn't help me regain them. It just helps me maintain what's left.
All the blasphemy, all the stupidity that I've heard in this. Holy shit.
Why are people like
By the way-
this?
By the way, my friend, one of my other friends, his name's Makai. He told me he watched my YouTube video about the, you know, the Super Saiyan versus and Super Saiyan 2 thing. Yeah, he completely said that, you know, that one was retarded for that. He said that doesn't even make sense. He said that literally, like, everybody he's ever talked to about that always believed that, you know, that form was 2 times stronger than Super Saiyan. I'm like, yes. Yes, it is.
By logic. By logic. By the rules of fucking numbers.
It is 2 times fucking stronger
Then Super
goddamn
Saiyan.
Super Saiyan. Like, the hell? Oh, the worst thing he ever said was, but is Sonic really faster than sound?
What?
He was allowed to stay after he admitted defeat when we proved him wrong after roasting him for 20 minutes. You know what? Why do people question that shit? Like,
I mean, I don't understand why he questioned it, but at least he admitted he was wrong.
yeah.
At least he fucking conceded, like unlike most other people who refuse to concede their stupidity.
Yeah. Like, bro. That, Man. The last dumbass at least admits he's an idiot. Yeah, I mean that's completely fair. I'm not gonna lie, at least he admitted it. Like, goddamn. You know what though? Well, I think I'm going to end the stream though. Eric, I want to say thank you for, you know, bringing that character up to me. That first off, that made the content for the stream. Hopefully the internet will still allow me to download the freaking stream and upload to YouTube, because this is a almost 3-hour stream. That was not intentional, but I appreciate you though. Let me like, you know, take time to actually scale your character, even though if it did come out to be that we couldn't particularly give him accurate placement. I mean, planetary is the best we can do. Like universal in his universe, planetary in others. That's the most we can do for him. But I appreciate you letting me actually, you know, power scaling. That was, I really appreciate that. If you have any others, I will say at this point, when it comes to your character that you make, he said no problem, I try to support. Hey, I'm fine with you throwing characters at me. I would just say when it comes to characters that you make, I guess more of like try to fully develop them first before you actually like bring them out, just so that way we can actually more accurately scale them. Because this character I know isn't fully finished yet, so it's a little bit more difficult to scale. But if you ever just have like a debate like between 2 actual characters that you want us to scale or whatever, as long as you don't say fucking Madara Uchiha versus Goku, I'm good.
As long as you don't
also
say
bring up
shit
Itachi
talking
versus
about.
Uchiha, I will be fine. If you don't say that Super Saiyan 1 is stronger than Super Saiyan 3, I am also fine. So,
If you don't say some shit talking about some damn KCM Naruto is weaker than goddamn base form Naruto,
dude,
then
if
it's
you do
good.
that, I will have to ban you from my fucking chat. But that's besides the point. Yeah. So if you have any actually other ideas like that, if you want me to power scale, I will do that. Just hit me up and I'll set it up. I'll get my little power scaling team here, Green Bay and 9, and we'll get it done. So yeah, that's about it there. So Eric, I'll see you at work tomorrow, bro. Oh wait, let me see. I got a few made that are 100% clear. Okay, that would be interesting to see. Power scaled. I do. You have some debated. Oh, you have some debate. You have some debated that you need someone to back you up on. No problem. We got you. I'll stream tomorrow. If you wanna throw them at me tomorrow, I'll do it. So yeah. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. Like I said, Eric, I appreciate you giving me that. I appreciate you, Green Bay Carlton. I appreciate y'all helping me out, power scaling it.
You're fair.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna try and get this updated to YouTube. Eric, yep. See you at work, my dude. And everybody else, you know, stream wise, YouTube wise, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I think there's something else I forgot to mention.
But it can't be Goku.
Madara is not beating
you
fucking
can't.
Goku. Okay.
Madara is not beating Goku. Itachi is not beating Goku. I don't give a fuck about the Renegade.
Saitama is not beating Goku. I fucking said it.
Fuck no.
Get off my fucking car.
Fuck no. Absolutely not.
Saitama cannot.
Look, motherfucker. Look, motherfucker. Midoriya from goddamn My Hero Academia cannot be Goku.
Oh God. And one more thing. Forget me not can slap Goku. Alright, I'll see y'all later.
Wait, who?
Don't worry about it.